the other podcasts are not entertaining you in the world, there comes a time when you need the number one podcast to save you from boredom. UnCensor the Conversation Podcast. We are here for the people, always. I say, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? I am your host, Lacey G. Souldier Turner, your favorite rapper, the best film writer and director in St. Louis, Facts Award-winning published author, actor, journalist, actor, business owner, nominated Hollywood music artist. Y'all already know this is UnCensor, the Conversation Podcast. We are live right now on Facebook. If you do not catch us tonight, you can catch us tomorrow on all your platforms where you listen to your podcast, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Apple Music, Pornhub. If you watch porn, check us out on there. Not play with you. But man, we about to get straight up into this mug. So first up, we have the wonderful, amazing, talented Stacey White. And before I get to her, man, y'all already know this is the great segment, Battle of the Sexes. So we got men versus women. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see if people gonna see what people, you know what I'm saying, their opinions is, man. We got one of the most hated on here also. We're gonna talk about that too. But first up, we got Stacey White. I can't hear you.
I gotta unmute myself. I guess. Happy Monday, everybody. What's up? Yeah, let's get started. Let's get cracking. Let's go. Let's get it. Battle of the Sexes. That's what's up. That part.
All right, and there we got the woman who has a million personalities like Gemini. Now we got Tabitha. I tell you,
I got a million personalities now because
got a
why?
million people at the bottom up in this. Are you all those people?
Those are all Virgos. So yes, I am Tabitha Shantae on Facebook and Instagram. Battle of the Sexes. Let's do it.
All right, and then this is the only time I'm announcing the women first because the men gonna win this. But you know what I'm saying? We got Tara Michelle in the building up in this bug.
Hey everyone, you can find me on YouTube at Opinionated Sense and on Instagram Opinionated_Sense. Let's get it.
And she sell crack and heroin.
Oh my God.
Who said anything about heroin?
And fentanyl. All right, and then we got backstory Ricky up in this bug. We don't know. Let's see. We don't ever know where Ricky is up in this piece.
What happened to Tabitha?
I'm in the car driving, and I don't have no backstories for you today.
We're going to tab right there.
Okay.
All right. And then we got my boy. Y'all already know battle rap connoisseur. We got my boy Tone. Flame home, long gone bone. Don't forget the 3 up in this piece. I don't know where this nigga just went up in this bug, but he will be on the screen. All right. Then we got my guest today. They're going to Tone Bone. What's going on, Tone? You disappearing, you coming back. What's going on with it?
What's popping?
Then we got some guests on the show. Wait, hold on. I got to bring in. Before the guests, you already know we got the man who you barely see anymore, Nucci, about to get fired. His name rhymes with Gucci. Boy, Nucci up in this. What's going on, Ducci? We can't hear you.
What's the word, everybody? And shit, yeah, you boys still out of town, motherfucking getting to that motherfucking bread. But you know, I'm here for y'all whenever y'all need me, motherfucker. Just call, put up the motherfucking bat signal, nigga, and I'll pop out. Just
Ball,
like that.
hear that? Bad signal. Put a coochie up in the air, Nucci.
Oh my God. Lord.
And yo, let's get to our guest up in this first guest though. We got J Dot in the building.
All right. Appreciate the invite. Let's go.
All right.
Hi, J Dot.
Bars. And
Yo.
then listen, we got one of the greatest entertainers, performers. We got 25 to life in the building.
25 to life. Come spend some time with me. 25 spoken rap, boss, passion, storyteller. St. Louis best kept secret, rapper, actor, model, massage therapist, all of the above. Come spend some time.
Bars.
I'm calling you ponytails.
And then we got my boy, the most hated on the show by the women. We got my boy C-Lo in the building up in this.
What's up with you? C-Los, the LOS mean love ourselves. Black electrical engineer, black electrician. Come holler at me if you need any electrical work or your TV's hung as well.
Bars. All right. So let's get into this first topic on the panel. Okay, let me break up this first topic. Booyah, where we go? Okay, here we go. Let's get straight into it. All right. When you put pressure on a man, he runs to a weaker female. Do you think this is true? Let me see who I want to start with. Bam, Ricky, go ahead and break it down for us. All right, Ricky. See, look, I tried to go to somebody different and she ain't even popping up. Hold on. Wayne says Terra face changed fast than a mug. All right, Terra, go ahead and take us through backstory. Ricky ain't.
Okay. I don't really subscribe to this thought pattern. I think that sometimes what you think is applying pressure can be mad annoying or disrespectful. So I don't think he's running to a weaker female necessarily. He might just be going to a more submissive, which isn't weak, or somebody who just fits him better. So I think this is meant to be a diss from a woman who didn't do what she was supposed to do and lost her man. So I don't subscribe to this theory.
All right. What about okay, so let's go. What about you, Tab?
I was surprised. I thought Tara was going to be a little different than me. Actually, I think this is a statement made by a woman that gets left all the time, and it's just something she tells herself to kind of like coddle herself at night. He left her a woman that was a better fit for him because you weren't it. I don't think that's true, ma'am. I'm sorry. You need to put some pressure on yourself and learn to be a little softer.
Why
Yep.
said facts, Terror? All right. What about you, Bone?
Can you please come back to me? I'm still getting prepared.
No.
All right, I got you. All right, J Dot, what is your thoughts on this?
Man, I mean, the question is if you worth the pressure. You know, you putting pressure on somebody and you're not worth it. They're not running to a weaker woman. They just getting away from you. Like, you can look at it however you want to, but if you're worth it, a man will work through it. But if you're not, then why stay?
I like that. All right. Wayne says the lady that made this statement cried herself to sleep at night. Stacy, what are your thoughts on this? When you put pressure on a man, he runs to a weaker female.
So I'm not going to down females. Of course, I'm not going to do that. If the woman doesn't know her worth, that's just on her, and that's just an excuse. I don't know. I'm going to say he's making an excuse. Really. I mean, if he can't hang in there with a real woman, then hey, the hell with you. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever. I'm just going to say it's not about. You don't know how to handle the pressure. Get out the fucking kitchen. That part. So, I guess I don't really. I'm just saying. I don't want to be like, crazy tonight. But a man got to be a man, and that's just an excuse. And I don't know who sent this question in, but whatever.
All right, see Los.
I mean, it's a broad topic, but I mean, I can go off my life experience. I say about a year ago or 2 years ago, this chick that I was, trying to go after, she say apply pressure. So I did. And the pressure that I applied, I didn't get the, return pressure back of her sending the signal back saying that she's applying pressure to me. So of course, I got tired of it and I left because I just knew that wasn't going to be a good situation. So, like I said, depending on what kind of pressure that I guess the individual is looking for, if it's pressure on being interested in you, you know what I'm saying, or if it's pressure just, starting life together or business together, like I said, it's really a broad topic. So, like I said, like if you applying more pressure on someone and you're not getting that same feedback, of course you're gonna, go somewhere else.
All right. What about you, 25?
I agree totally with the first two young ladies at the they're at my top. I can't read their names, Tara and Tab.
Tabitha.
Tab. All right, Tara and Tab. I totally agree with exactly how they answered the question. The first one said that she don't subscribe to statements like this, and that's how she that's how I feel. Questions like this, I don't even answer because the way you saying it, you know what I mean? People, like that's I don't feel that way. And then the other young lady, she said, basically the same thing. But yeah, I don't think people just leave each other. It's reasons why folks leave. And what is pressure? Like, what is that? I don't really get that. Define pressure.
I am so sorry, but what the hell is happening to Tone Bone?
What is he doing?
Is he like fading in and out on y'all?
It's because of his background.
Okay, sorry.
I see. That's hella funny.
Hold on.
Just like a neck phone.
Man, oh, trying to get up here. Hold on. What up, oh? Can you hear me? Oh,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm in here. What's the word?
what's going on with it? Oh, what's going on with it? Hey, Nucci. Hold on. Oh, hey, Nucci. You drop Nucci out. Okay, cool. I'm trying to drop. All right, Tom. Hold on before you answer that question. Chelsea said false men run to where they are comforted, and women run men away with their inability to shut up and let men process. Not to bash women. I've been this woman. It takes maturity and the willingness to change. But go ahead, Tom.
I think the woman that made this is full of shit, and she got like some shit that she need to deal with. Like what they said, like she probably cried herself to sleep at night on some other shit, trying to make herself feel like okay because people keep leaving her and not fucking with
All right, hold on. Was you finished, Tom?
Yeah, that's it. I told you I was just getting ready.
All right, Ricky, did you want to answer?
Oh Lord, what is going on?
Ricky, I think that's Ricky background.
Can you mute her?
Yeah, Ricky, let us know when you get to a stable place. All right. Oh, what you think about this question, man? When you put pressure on a man, he runs to a weaker female.
Oh Lord.
I think that's a weaker man. That's the only thing I can see. Like when you say weaker female, what do you mean? Like she gonna let you do anything to her, or because I mean real niggas get women to do what they like. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't know why a nigga would have to run to like a weaker woman. So I think I don't agree with that statement at all, by the way. So
all right. Hold on, let me go to this next topic. All right, next topic. If a man smashes his homeboy side chick, or a female smashes his homegirl, her homegirl side nigga, are they considered disloyal after this piece? All right. Sam, go ahead and take it.
Whose background is that though?
Somebody new. One of these things not like the other. Okay, so if there's not a conversation and if it's not well known that she for everybody, I think it's still disloyal. But if they have an agreement, I think it should have a conversation. I be around a lot of guys. We have honest conversations. So if he smashes homeboy's side chick, I think they should have a conversation first. You don't want to double back after her. She might do some real tricks that he might want to see.
This be your dig. Say yeah. Yeah. All right. Hey, Tara, go ahead.
I don't understand this following behind each other stuff. Like I don't want nothing my friends have had. So to me, it's disloyal. But like Tabitha said, if you're the type of people who share, like if y'all just nasty like that, then yeah, do speak on it first. Don't just do anything you do in the dark behind somebody's back is disloyal. So if she for the streets and everybody can have her, then that should just be what's known. But that ain't for me.
All right, C-Los.
It's a side chick. That ain't disloyal. What the hell? She for everybody. She for the streets. Like, I mean, like it ain't like my main chick. I ain't never smashed one of my homeboy's main chick and never will. I never looked at it like that. But if it's a side chick, she has no loyalty to me or him. It's a side chick.
What if he get feelings for her or get her pregnant or something?
It's a side chick. What is he doing that? That's on him. Especially if she know and he know that's what it is. How can he get mad at me that I'm smashing her? He got the same opportunity that I have. Like it's no feelings that we should be having with you.
Same 24 hours in a day, huh?
Hey, especially if she chooses, and if she chooses, is that really a loyal chick that you want to be with?
Well, I'm questioning your loyalty.
Jesse said that
it ain't about loyalty. Like if that's not my main chick, I have no priority over her.
Okay.
Chelsea said their arrangement is disloyal. And Rashad Ross said catching feelings for the side is all bad. And Miss B your dig said I won't want nothing none of my friends had. All right. What about you, Stacey?
Babe, is that your background?
I don't know who background it is.
Oh my God, I was about to drive me up the wall.
I
Okay,
know.
Everybody.
No, we should have everybody mute at one time so we can see who it is.
So you guys, smashing the side nigga or chick, I think it should be an agreement because the side chick or the side nigga it should be up for grabs. I don't think it should be a problem, but maybe you should talk about it still. Maybe you should still talk about it because you may have feelings for the side chick or nigga, I think if you're really a loyal person to your homeboy, homegirl, talk about it and make sure it's okay.
Wayne says, as my people, if she throw the alley, then let me know so I won't try to slam her after that. My homeboy is sick. All right. What about you, 25?
Ponytails, you on mute.
Not ponytails.
You got to unmute yourself, 25.
I don't think he hears us.
There you go.
Oh, I'm muted.
Yeah, there you
Not
go.
anymore.
All right. So, was it my background?
I don't know who background it was.
All right. First off, I don't want nothing that my partners done had, but I do know instances where like somebody done mess with somebody and the homie know it, and you'll be like, you'll ask him like, hey man, you still mess with her? Woo, woo. And if he like go, woo, then go. You got to go, but you shouldn't be plotting on your dude nothing that your homie done had. But it is conversation. It is circumstances that may happen. You know what I mean? That don't mean you disloyal, but if you plotting on them, then you disloyal.
All right. Oh.
Let me come off mute since they said it was somebody new who audio it was.
Well, it was on before you though, so we knew it wasn't you.
Okay, all right. Because I don't like shit like that either. But
it was me who said it.
Okay, all right. It's up. Who was that? I thought it was that's Tabitha.
Yeah.
Right. But I never see her out in the streets. But anyway,
you trying to catch me outside?
No, no, just bullshit. It's all fun and games. It's nothing serious. Listen, um, hey man, where I'm from, to be honest, man, everybody trying to claim side chicks, they trying to claim their wife, they trying to claim their girlfriend. So it's really about the emotional attachment. If he a close friend of yours, then you know what type of emotional attachment the female has to him, because y'all probably had conversations, this, that, and the third. Um, if any instance in your mind you feel like he would have a problem with you doing that, then I don't think you should do that, because that's about y'all friendship, you know what I mean, y'all relationship. But in other instances, I mean, it's really like a flip side, because just because she's the side chick don't mean that his feelings can be all invested in the side chick, but he can just be having a baby mama, or he could just be having a wife. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a touchy subject, bro. It's a lot of layers to this. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think backdooring nobody in no type of situation is cool. So that's mine.
All right. What about you, J Dot?
Yeah, it's all gross to me. I ain't with none of it. I'm not trying to mess
Flat
nothing up.
out.
But at the end of the day, like it's all about how you moving. Like if that's your homie, and anytime you're doing something that you feel like you can't tell somebody about, like if it's like that, then it's like that. Then it should be no problem like mentioning it, having that conversation. If she for the house, then she for the house. Like that is what it is. But if you feel like you can't have that conversation, or you don't want to have that conversation because you don't know where it's gonna go, then you're moving funny, and that's disloyal.
Miss Villia Diggs said that will never be okay, even if they say yes. Moochie said I never, and Wayne said I got homeboys who claim every girl they ever had contact with, all the way from high school. All right,
That's hella funny.
Bone. What about you, Bone?
I agree with everything O said. He said it in a very instructoral, if that's a word, way. Um, very professional. So I go with that answer.
You go 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Can everybody mute up again? Because I feel
It's
like that.
it's the okay. I retract my statement. It's Tone Bone, I think.
Them
I don't
nachos
know.
fire Stacy got.
You know,
Did she say them shrimp? Yeah, she got shrimp.
it probably was Tone. He had fell off. All right.
No, it might be 25.
It's back.
But just everybody mute up until it's your turn, I guess. All right, man. Next topic. All right. A
Dang, you
man.
just be acting like I ain't even on here now.
How about that?
Because you ain't been.
You
No
ain't
face, no
been.
case.
Go ahead, Ricky. Answer the question.
25. Can you mute yourself? Let's just test and see if it's you.
Shit. I
All
don't
right,
want to smash nobody.
Yeah, I think it's him.
Go
I don't
ahead.
want to smash nobody that my friends smashing, side niggas, main niggas, or otherwise. Especially if I know about it. That's just nasty. But you're also being very greedy, trying to claim multiple motherfuckers. Just want to throw that out there. There is no loyalty in side bitches or niggas because they're for everybody. That's why they're side.
All right, that's it. Hey, look, this B Big said, "Don't skip my girl up in this."
She said what she said. The fuck?
Who raised this nigga? No. All right, next topic. It said, "Man is paying $500 a month in child support, and the child's mother is asking him to buy shoes for the child, but his wife is not in agreement. What is
We
your
did
thought
this
on
Can
before.
I
that?"
This
go
is
first? Can I
it.
go first? Let me
Go
go
ahead,
first.
Ricky.
Please
Go
let me
ahead,
go first.
Ricky.
Okay, first off, since that is his wife, she should have a say so, right? Because they became one. If it's not affecting the household, then it shouldn't be a question. Um, I'm not one to count people dollars because kids can get very expensive. Anything that he does is in addition to, but don't bank on him just doing it, right?
Mhm.
And if you're getting child support, you signed up for him not to be there, and that's what you are allowed, right? Anything in addition is extra.
Ooh,
I
that smells
would tell him as
good.
long as it's not hurting the house, that it's okay to do it. But we would have to have that conversation prior to. But if I'm the wife and I'm not in agreement with it, then y'all got to figure something out and come to a common ground. If 500 ain't enough to help and she can't buy shoes with it, then she need to be trying to revisit if he should be taking care of the child because she can't.
All right. See, Laws, what you think about this?
I mean, everybody's
We
situation
don't
is
want to hear
different.
from nobody that ain't got kids either. Just
Um,
saying.
everybody's situation is different. If you got
Just
the
saying.
extra
Go ahead.
if you got the extra funds to support your children, go ahead. But me, I pay child support. That's all she gets. She better not ask me for nothing else because she put me on. I can't delegate my money how I want to because of child support. So that's how I feel about it. But like I said, everybody case is different. If you got the funds to do that and it's not messing with, you and your wife or you and your girl household money, who is she to say anything about giving, extra money to your child?
So if your wife wouldn't want you to do it, you say you would still do it anyway, right?
If it's not, if all my bills is paid in that house and it's not affecting nothing, it's not going to
You might
unnecessary
as well
stuff.
just
It's
go
going to
back
my,
and be with your BM at that case.
sound like a single woman who just said that.
Ooh, we, Lord Jesus.
But I'm just saying, like, if it's not affecting the household and it's not affecting us and it's my money, it's not our money. Like, how can she get mad about what I'm doing with my money? That's just like if I wanted to go out and buy me a fucking pair of Prada shoes. Instead of buying me a pair of Prada shoes, I put that money towards my child extra, curricular activities that the mother needs. Like it's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, but everybody's case is different though.
Miss V, you dig said the wife shouldn't have nothing to say, but 500 you can get 3-4 pairs of shoes yourself. The fuck. All right, Bone.
Oh, man paying 500 month child support, but the wife is not in agreement. Boy, I do this shit just to do it. I do this shit just to do it. Like, even if my baby mama all bad with me, I don't fuck with my baby mama for real. Like, so we all bad. But if a bitch tells me, nah, you can't do it. What? I'm finna do it just because you said I can't do it. Like, straight the fuck up. Like I understand the wife situation. I understand all of, but like, don't tell me not to do shit for my kids. Understand the other situation. Like, attack it at a different angle. Don't say, no, I'm not. Fuck no. You lose every time. I'm about that nigga 2 or 3 per. Hey, for real, because like, especially what I came to know, like as of late, like my son, like they getting big, nigga. Shoes ain't cheap, you hear me? $500 a month. Sometimes, it get tight, you hear me? And I don't want my boys wearing no everyday ass Nikes that I ain't gonna fucking wear. I can't have them wearing shit I don't wear. So if it really come down to I know what they gonna buy and I'd rather go to the store and buy it myself anyway. So I don't that shit. But if my wife got a problem with it, I'm doing it just to get on her fucking nerves. Like, stop fucking playing with me.
All right, all on the table said you definitely telling me you trying to be single if you tripping on spending bread on my kid though. And Chelsea said, why is it the
Facts.
wife in agreement? I can't see what need would come before the child, but I'm not married nor do I have children, so I'm a tiptoe out of this one.
You
Best
already
answer yet
said
for
so.
tiptoe on out, Chelsea.
She already gave an answer.
All right, what about you, Tara?
Okay, so Lord Jesus. I can't see a reason why the wife would have a problem unless they were in debt severely and they didn't have it. If they strapped for cash or he telling her, you're gonna have to foot the bill for this stuff this week because I'm gonna do this extra, I can see her saying, wait, we struggling, the lights for the get cut out, we can't do this. That's the only reason I can see a wife not being in agreement. What people need to understand, and this is for the wives and the bitter women who hate that he was with somebody before them, if he has a kid with this woman, let's just say they used to live together and he was paying half of everything. She is now reduced down to just 500 and he might have been giving her 1,200 when they were together. So for that $700 loss for her, she may not have gotten a raise when he left her. She may not be able to work 2 jobs when he left her. So that is a loss of income and she may need help every now and then. Now, should she try to better herself? Yes, but who can? This is the kid we're talking about. If the kid needs shoes, hell, if he ain't got it, I'm going to get the baby some shoes. I don't play about kids. So figure it out. I hate females like this, for real. Wife or not, that's disgusting.
All right, 25.
I agree with her. What she said. And I don't agree with child support. Yeah.
All right. Hold on. Wayne says, how I deal with my BM is how I deal with my BM, and my wife not telling me what I can do for my child. And Latanya Sanders says, baby mama asked for Gucci shoes for son. Wife asked husband to pay up taxes on property for a year. I rest my case. All right. Oh, what did you think?
Like I'm with old girl, I don't really play about the kids, man. And like how much is a pair of shoes for a kid? You know what I mean? Now a teenager I see different, but a kid, come on, man. Like you can go to Journeys, Kids Foot Locker. I mean, you can ball out with $150. So we're not even finna make that an issue in my household. And whoever made that up, I hope them people get past that because there's plenty more things to debate about than that.
Boy, my baby wanted her shoes almost 100. You ain't balling out with shit for 100 or 150.
I don't know what type of shoes your
How
baby
about
wearing.
what kind of shoes you
I
getting
don't know what type of shoes your baby wearing, but baby, I hope you make it. I hope you keep
for
it
a
up.
1-year-old? Come on now. That 1 year ain't
Man,
and it
shoes
got a
is
name brand.
If
That
you,
nice.
1
so
year
you
ain't gonna
ain't
know the
tell me
name
it was gonna
brand.
be people
Yeah,
that was
but
gonna be
baby, I
getting
hope you
heavy
make
like
it.
that on her
Yes,
though.
they
Oh
are.
my God.
Yes, they are. She walk around in Jordans and Uggs and
Man, it
all
ain't
other
none of
shit, and
that
they
shit
not
costing
cheap.
no
Yeah, but
$100 for no
that's what
1-year-old.
You're
you
crazy as
want
Quit
for
hell. Have you
faking.
looked at shoe
You
prices?
but
quit
that's
faking.
what you want for your child.
Hey, you know
If
it's
I were,
crazy.
she were.
I
Hey,
remember, I remember, I remember I went to go pick my oldest son up and I told the mother of my child, I say, look, I say, I'm taking him to a backyard party. Don't put him in nothing fresh. I go pick my son up. He in some bumblebee yellow chucks. I mean, fresh out the box. He go out there and they look brown by the time we got done. And she say, oh, you owe him a new pair of shoes. I say, no, I don't. I say, you want to put him in these type of shoes after I told you party. Like, it's no reason for you to spend
$100.
$100 on a 1-year-old. They're not going to remember the brand.
It doesn't matter if they remember it.
hey,
It's what I like for
And
hey,
them.
that's why I said it's because of you.
hey,
I
look,
stated, I say it's because of that's what you
I
want.
learned, I learned when I took my boy to buy some shoes, and he was like a little younger. I
Hmm.
was mad. This nigga ran and picked up some car shoes. You heard me? Like, nigga, what the fuck? You heard me?
Do they
But
He's
I
have
a
had to check
lights
myself.
kid. He's a
I,
kid. Let him be a
I had
kid.
to check. That's what I'm saying. I had to check myself. Like, bro, you shopping for him, not you. You get what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
where at age and shit, yeah, I ain't saying because like bro say they gonna run them motherfuckers out. You hear me? Now he a little bit older. He know what Jordan is and shit. So
I mean, especially if you
yeah,
got boys, man. All my boys, man, you can put them on a parking lot and they running all day.
Hey,
Put them
boy,
on a
hey,
boy,
parking
Tom.
lot, they
I
running
bought
all
him
day.
them up tempos, boy. The next day they look like them motherfuckers. He had them for 3 weeks. I'm like, what the fuck
Hey,
is you doing? It was just one day.
hey, Tom. Wayne said, Tom gonna start buying Mexican mics up in this. And
What the fuck is
all on the
that?
table said
You ain't gonna say that.
$100. He said $100 on a 1-year-old shoes is fucking crazy.
Right.
Go ahead, Tab.
I hate a bare minimum motherfucker. So anybody that's saying it's terrible for somebody to ask, I think they a bare minimum motherfucker too. I hate that type of mindset. And if the child's mother is asking the father, who the fuck else are they supposed to ask? And their child needs it. She's not asking it for anybody else. Now, if they for some Gucci shoes, come on, let's definitely be responsible. Someone may have to make some better decision with outside things. But as kids get older, prices do go up. So I do definitely respect everything Tone was saying. I co-signed it 100%. And thank you for
Oh,
that, being a stand-up nigga. I love it.
Stacy.
So we've had this question before. However, come on, y'all. If the kids need something, get the kids some shoes. Hey, forget about the what the BM done did with the money. Okay, she probably done splurged did some. Hey, if the child needs some shoes, go buy the shoes. I would go buy the shoes and take them to the child. I wouldn't give her the receipt. I probably wouldn't even let her know what store, that type of stuff, because I don't know what's all going on at this point. If I'm giving you the $500 from a child and I don't think you're spending it on the child or whatever. But at this point, so be it. If the child I will not neglect the child on what the child needs. That's just what it is.
Facts.
Is it
Said,
really a
man,
need or is it a want?
he said you better take
Shoes?
these out. Gosh. And Wayne says kids gonna fuck up shoes regardless. Go ahead and get some affordable shoes.
Yeah, they didn't even
They,
say what kind. She just tripping that she asked for some shoes. This shouldn't even matter.
It
We didn't
sounds
even
like a
get to the
rocky
kind they ordered.
situation.
She mad because she didn't ask.
It sounds like
Yeah.
a rocky situation because she probably always asking for shit.
Either way,
That's what
you
I'm
But
got y'all
parents,
saying.
gotta watch who
Hey,
y'all
I
marry.
got a grown kid.
right.
She still always asks for shit. So parenting never stops. Kids always gonna ask. So the mom,
Facts.
if a kid is underage, the mama should always ask for shit. Because if the kid
man,
can't
look,
ask for themselves,
Hey, it's
hey,
hella
now I'm
funny because most
also
of the
look,
people be saying that she is the
look,
same motherfuckers that is not running to their BM rescue if she really
hold
calling them
up, hold up,
asking for help for shit. It's gonna be
hey,
a
hold
what
up,
you need this for type shit.
hold up, hold up, hold up. Now I am a firm believer in if I pay 500 in child support, you gotta like that's co-parenting. Cause you gotta put forth some type of effort yourself. You get what I'm saying? You can't just always call me for shit to bail you out of shit. You get what I'm saying? Like my baby mamas be fresh, but not all of them. I tripped on one.
oh gosh.
Lord have mercy.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, for real. Hey, it is
Tom,
what it is.
stop talking on this because I already condoned you. Now I'm gonna have to retract myself.
Exactly. Who's next?
Nah, because if
I
you
ain't go
you
yet.
can't constantly, you gotta do you can't negate your responsibilities as a mother. Like you can't,
Or a
like,
father. It
I
don't
mean,
stop at
facts.
$500 as
I'm
a
not
mother,
saying not
so it can't
contribute.
stop at $500 as a father.
No, I'm not saying stop at 500, but what I'm
Oh,
saying
okay.
is you better be pulling your weight too.
I mean, this question didn't say she habitually did it. This might have been the first and only time, y'all. I mean,
This is so silly.
It
yeah.
is silly, but if y'all
It's better.
actually seen the
I
video where
can't
this
stand
question
anybody
came
bare
from,
minimum. I don't understand
it
bare
was a
minimum.
whole lot more than just this
It has
question. This
to
is a
be.
snippet. This was a snippet of a video.
All right, J Dot.
Yeah, I mean this. I would want to know what the disagreement that she has with me doing that, but this would absolutely make me question like why I'm married to. I don't think I would end up in a situation where I was married to somebody who would be questioning me taking care of my kids like that. Well, I hope I wouldn't be. But especially if she's asking me to buy the shoes, like she's not asking for money, like I'm not giving her any money, like you said, don't give her the receipt or whatever. If I'm going to buy the shoes and give them to the kid, it's clearly for the kid. And then
Mhm.
sometimes, these the L's we as men sometimes got to take when we don't make good decisions about who we have kids with. Child support, you don't have to end up there, but you got to be more careful with, who we out here running around with. So sometimes these the L's we got to take. And if you with me, we might have to take this L together.
I like that. All right. Nucci says I only got one BM who can ask me for help outside the children. I don't know what happened with Town. All right. So let's see. All right. Next topic for our listeners who would not be able to see this. I'm going to read this out, but I'm going to post this on the screen also. All right. Let me read this. It says Drea Michelle, 39, is rumored to be pregnant by her. Hold on. Let me bring Tom back on. All right, Tom. So it says for the
Oh
listeners,
yeah, I seen this shit.
Ray Michelle, 39, is rumored to be pregnant by her 21-year-old boyfriend, Houston Rockets guard Jalen Green. Drea has two kids by two men already. Her oldest is almost 21 years old. I found it odd how there is no outrage like there would be if Drea was Dre. This to me is disgusting, being that her son was born the same year as her boyfriend. The sisterhood doesn't see a big deal with this because he is 21. They call women who do this cougars. They call men who do this predators. Clear example of selective outrage. Tara, what is your take on this?
Maybe. I want to know where his mama is. Because let me child, please. Okay. I do think there's a problem with this. That's too big of an age gap. Clearly, it's a money grab because there's no kind of conversation you're having with this little boy and you 39. And my son would beat the brakes off a dude if I came home with somebody his age. My son is 22, going on 23. He would never allow it. The mother of Jalen Green should not be allowing this. And yeah, we do. I think the reason that there's a double standard though is because the men do the penetrating. So we don't look like we're the predators because we're they are getting hard and they're putting it in. They putting in work. He's getting her pregnant. He's fully on board with this. But what you have to pay attention to is the mentality. You can groom a young man. You can mess with him emotionally. Look what Jada did to August Alsina. That boy ain't never gonna be right again. So that's how we prey on younger men in the sense of their emotions and playing with their mentality. They're not really smart yet or mature yet. So it's still a form of being a predator. But I'm telling you, that's why it's a double standard. So I think his mama need to beat the brakes off Drea if she's not pregnant. After she dropped the baby, then whoop him.
Okay,
All on the
listen, hold on,
table
wait a minute.
says,
Before you read
hold on.
that,
All right, go ahead.
her son is only 17. He's not 21. But it don't make it better. But go ahead.
No, I don't
I
think so.
swear to
I
God,
think
I was doing the
no.
numbers like
I think
that
he's
ain't adding up.
21.
Her son is 17. He'll be 18 this year. Well,
Let me
maybe
look that
like
up because I think
19.
you're wrong, Ricky. But we gonna see.
He ain't 21,
Go
however
ahead,
you want
go
to
ahead and
look
look
at
it
it.
up, Trevor. Go ahead and look it up. All right, all on the table says they only don't see an issue because he played ball and got bread. Point blank. Period. All right, Stacy.
Oh, wow. These young men nowadays are just doing so much out here. I just feel like he's not mature enough to even be a man yet, even at 21. Even though he's making the bread and whatever, he's doing his thing. He's still got a lot of learning to do. I just don't think that's well, I can't say that's old enough to even be a dad because now you got high schoolers, being dads out here or fathers or whatever. I just think that she's wrong for this. I think she's wrong for this, and for me, I would have to say this is a money issue. She's trying to gain the money. That's what I would think. And then I agree with Tara. The mom should just go at her for real. Because I know I would. I'm like, really? That's craziness. But this is the first I've ever heard of this. I don't follow people like this. But yep, that part.
All right. Wayne says Jalen Green got paper. That's why girls don't have an issue with it. All right, C-Los.
First off, he an athlete. He got women. What athlete don't have women flocking to him? So he knew the responsibility. And was she an older woman that knew that, she can manipulate this young man? Probably, possibly. But we don't know that. But I'm just saying, what basketball or he been getting women all his life, his high school life, his college life. So he knew the causes of that. So he's responsible. He's 21. He's responsible. He's a millionaire. You know damn well if you're a millionaire, what comes with that. So, I mean, if that's their business, that's their business. But come on now, what athlete don't have flock of women on them?
I don't think he really thought that out. For real. I don't think he could probably have 20 plus women. I don't think he really thought that out. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't going at it thinking for real. He wasn't thinking with the upper head. You know what I'm saying? That part.
Ricky, she had him when she was 17, baby. So he 21 or 22.
Hey, look. Look. When you was 18 or 19, 21, you made the same decision that you would make today?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I ain't had that type of money.
Don't matter what money you have, bro.
It does.
Like, no, money don't make a nigga grown.
It does.
But you tripping. This nigga tripping.
So you telling me right now, if you was a millionaire right now and you was 21, you won't have a different mindset?
Lord Jesus Christ.
If I was a millionaire at 21, being a millionaire at 37, I have a different fucking mindset is my point, dude.
But if you're an athlete, you know that these women come to you, right?
What's that boy name? They got was gaining too much weight. The one that got like a porn star pregnant and a girlfriend that's using Zion Williamson. He has a whole lot of money and ain't learned not a damn thing. So that proves that money does not change your mindset. Man, if you're an 18-year-old boy, you ain't never had nothing, and these girls are throwing their coochie at you, you taking it. You don't know no better because you got $1 million. You still an 18-year-old, way behind the ears boy.
Man, if a woman treated me good, I wouldn't give a damn. You don't know how that woman making that man feel. Like what? This just a stupid
You
question
been
to me.
touched on when you was little, wasn't you?
You say
You
I
just
got
because it
touched on
make
when
you feel
I got
good.
touched on. So me equating that a woman treating me right is equating to you
It's the
to
age
justify that
difference.
I
Are
got
you not
touched on.
understanding it?
That just let me know something is wrong with your mind. And I'm not
It's the
trying to be
age difference. Are
disrespectful.
you not understanding that?
You're not understanding me.
What's the difference
If that
between R.
woman is
Kelly
making that
touching on
man
them?
feel
I'm pretty
good,
sure some of them thought it felt
he's
good.
21. He's not 18. If that woman making that man feel good, who are you to judge that man? Who are you to judge that woman?
The same person you are, because we talking about the shit. What a
Man,
dumbass
look, if
question
I
is
had a
this?
21-year-old son and he had a $1 million contract and he got an older woman pregnant, who am I to sit here and judge my son for that? You knew the consequences.
His fucking daddy. That's who you are. What the fuck?
He's a grown man at the end of the day. When do
He
you
his
realize your child is a
daddy.
grown man?
Hey, bro, and that's probably how T Morant be feeling, bro.
Exactly.
When do you realize your
He's
child is a
dumb.
grown person?
Hey,
When
look.
he leaves the house. When he leaves the house, you did as a parent, you did everything to train that young man or that young girl once they leave your house. Am
He
I
gonna
right or wrong?
always need guidance, bro.
Wrong.
No matter
Yes,
what
they
the fuck they
No,
always
no,
do.
do,
They
I'm
bro.
not
don't just
Tone. I'm
throw
not
them to the
disagreeing
wolves.
with you. But when you leave your parents' house,
Hey, look, the shit is sick,
hold on.
bro.
You attacking me. If you leave your parents' house, am I right or wrong that you're
This
an
is
adult?
uncensored. We do not claim them type of victim behaviors.
Talk
Victim?
that shit.
What are you talking about?
You
You
just said you
said
were
we
being attacked.
attacking. Go to the next person.
This ain't no
Lord.
Me Too movement. We don't do that.
Don't get mad because I'm stating
Hold
facts.
on. Hey, hold
This is
on.
not
Let me
facts,
read
brother. This is
these
That
my
is
comments.
facts.
opinion.
Once you old
Lacey,
enough to leave your parents' house, you as a parent, once your
I
child leaves
left
out
at
that
15,
nest,
so I was grown then.
you say what?
I left at 15. That made me grown.
Why did you leave at 15? Your mom did you
Doesn't
have
matter
to?
why I left. According to
Did
your
you
Don't
have
logic,
to?
matter.
once you leave,
She
you
was still
grown.
a
You
child. They
grown,
should
so
have
you
been
agreeing
doing
with me.
shit, bro. Hey, the
I
black
said,
community is
according
fucked
to
up.
your
And this
logic.
Exactly.
supposed
If
to be a
you
Let
leave
me
your
woke
use
nigga.
parents'
Brent.
household and want to be doing grown shit,
Hold
This
on,
is a
y'all
woke
hold on,
nigga,
I gotta
here.
mute that. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to these comments. Hold on. All right. I'm gonna go to you after I read these comments, but hold on. Latanya says she chasing coins. If he worked at Walmart and was 17 or 21, she would pass. Wayne said if a 40-year-old man got Marseille Martin, the daughter from Blackish, pregnant, the world would call that man a predator.
Yep.
All on the table said money most certainly changes a man's mentality on a lot of shit for sure. Miller says 21 is a child. Wayne says Jalen Green just happy to be cracking a bad older woman, and CeeLo's just don't get bad women. I'm not rich, and when I was 18, I was cracking girls 10 years my senior. And hold on, and Smoogie say this is an opinion based show. What was the question? Cause y'all going in. Go ahead. Oh,
I feel like on the internet when shit like this comes into play, everybody got to have their 2 cents put in. Me, I'm gonna get that shit out the way. I don't even care about none of that. All I know is it's not illegal. You feel what I'm saying? And that's
hey,
all.
I agree with him.
That's all I'm going with, bro. I don't got no 2 cents outside of
I
that.
agree. That's I agree with. He's 21. He's a grown man.
all right.
I don't think we were ever looking at it from the perspective of him. Of course, he gonna get it. Drea is beautiful. We're talking about her and the fact that if a man did this to a girl, if a 40-year-old man did this to a 21-year-old girl, everybody would have a problem with it and say that he was a predator and start looking into his
Cause
past
y'all
to see if he
sure
was raping
dragged
people.
Tyrese.
Looking, but with her being a woman and she's 39, it's like, oh, it's cool for her to get girls secure the bag. That's not fair. It's a double standard.
So,
Cause y'all sure
hold
dragged
on. So,
Tyrese and he married the heifer.
do you believe? Do you believe that it's a double standard, or you just look at it like, hey, it's legal?
Well, it's not a double standard for me because hey, Drea, do your thing. If it was a guy, Drea, do your thing. I'm minding my business. If it was a guy, do your thing. I'm minding my business because it's not illegal. You feel what I'm saying? If it's illegal, then I'm 100% aligned with whatever a motherfucker talking about because you should. You're not a predator. You feel what I'm saying? Like you're a predator if you do it. If it's illegal, I can't call you a predator if you do it and it's legal. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have 2 cents. I don't have a debate. I don't have any of that. Get your money, do whatever you want to do. It's all good. I don't got no line in or whatever in this race. I don't got none of that.
I
That's what
ain't
I'm
got a
saying.
dog in the
Yes.
fight.
There you go. That's a good one, Tom. That's what I mean,
Because I
right
don't think
Or
nobody
horse
racing no
in this
lions.
race. Yeah.
Smuggy said we all know it's a societal double standard.
Yep.
25. What you think?
Y'all can hear me. I'm good.
Yep.
That man know exactly what he's doing, man. That man has been in plenty of relationships. He's 21 years old, and although everybody want to call him a child, age don't make you a grown or a child, because it's 35-year-olds, 40-year-olds that act like they 17, don't know how to pay bills, all type of stuff.
Preach.
So that's not correct. That man 21, he done been all over the world. He got millions of dollars. He know exactly what he doing. You know what I'm saying? And just because they in a relationship, so the news say, that man plugging that woman, about to have a child, a woman by a woman that know how to rate, know how to live in his life, and he go probably do it again with another woman and do whatever he want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't think nothing wrong with it. It may be a double standard, but double standards are okay. I'm a man and a woman is a woman. We different, so it got to be a double standard. You know what I'm saying? We got different roles. We just made to do different stuff. So yes, I would not be okay with my daughter dealing with a man that's 20 years older than her. I would not be okay with it. But a man doing it is a little different. So my son doing it, it's a little different. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. Of course, she may be chasing coins. She may be, but he got a big goal too. He ain't stupid.
All right, Tom. Before we get to you, Tom, I want you.
I already said something, didn't I?
Miller said, "Is your daughter is 21? She a grown woman? If she brought home someone your age?"
That's the thing. Put into perspective.
Chelsea says, "My perspective may be different as a woman because I don't have children, but I don't see anything wrong with what she did because he was old enough. All these men get women went there 18, 16, very young, and manipulate their mind. He was 21. He was an adult." Wayne said, "Age don't make
All
you
of that.
old or youngest old man I know." And Miller says, Wayne said, "Miller DM, she grown, but I'm not fucking going for it."
Exactly.
And all on the table said he's a 25-year-old man that shot up an old club. They both out of pocket, but they both know what they doing. Can't be mad at either of them.
He is not 25.
Hey Souldier. What I'm saying is, like, they doing all his name and age isn't right, but like, is it illegal or is it legal? You feel
Listen,
what I'm saying?
there are things that are legal that are still immoral and just creepy AF. So we just talking
That's
about from the
your
standpoint of
opinion. That's your
growth.
opinion.
That's what we're here for, babe.
But
Ain't
what I'm
nobody
saying,
said
that's
we
your
say facts
opinion.
tonight.
That's your opinion. I understand.
Well, I'm
I
finna say some
respect.
facts because in the state of
I
Georgia,
respect your.
17 legal, but that
I
don't make
respect.
it right.
So
Hey,
Hell, in
telling me
Missouri, the age is 17.
if
all
your
y'all
child
wasting
if
y'all
your
time. You feel
if
what
your
I'm
child
saying?
was
That's it.
21, she brung home a man that's 20 years older, you gonna manipulate her mind to say don't date this man?
You damn right.
You
Because what
crazy.
his old
Cause
ass want with
you
you?
gonna lose your daughter like that.
What his
Did
old
you
She
ass
gonna
say
do it
want with
behind
you?
your
manipulate
back
her
anyway.
mind
My
because you
daughter,
have a
She
my
gonna
daughter
do it
conversation?
behind your
21.
back
I hate
anyway.
you, dude.
She's going to
What
do it
his
behind your
old
back anyway.
ass want with you?
Everybody knows she gonna do it behind your back anyway. So
Not
why
always,
not
but
embrace it?
you are a piss poor
Some
parent if
kids
you don't at
actually
least
listen to
sit
their
your
parents,
kid
though.
down and try to have a conversation.
I'm a
I'm
piss
not
poor
saying
parent if they
manipulate her
left my
mind.
household.
I'm not saying don't, manipulate her because when my child leaves and she's 21, does not mean I'm gonna stop talking to her about life. That's why. Why did I entertain this conversation? No, who is next?
Right. Tara, for
I
real.
Hey,
literally
look.
said,
But when
Jesus.
your child leave your house, you know you invested the
Hey,
training for them to leave your house. Am I right or wrong?
Who's next?
Tara,
Hmm?
I
hey,
never
Lola.
got a turn to answer to what the actual question was. Is everybody responding to each other?
Go ahead, Tab.
Actual question was, since everyone forgot, was it said the wise black women basically condoning this behavior? Because but who's condoning this? I think the reason why I have an issue with it is because the fact that she has a son the same age. Actually, as a woman and how women try to get that groove back and all that type of stuff with someone younger and hot, I actually can, on one hand, get it. But I think where it gets to kind of be taboo and weird is because she has a child the same age. So I think that's where it comes across in the line as a woman and a mother. So if you're not that and a mother, you won't understand that feeling because when you're it's a different connection that we have, like the maternal instinct. When there's one kid in the room, I'm the mom of all the kids in the room. I'm that type of woman. So there's no way that any little kid I ever done babysat, his homie that played on the football field is on the same team, no matter how hot he gets. Later, now that he's legal, is ever going to be able to slide in
She
my
said
slide
hot.
in
Hey
my
Tab,
DMs, let
hey,
alone between my legs, let alone impregnate me.
hey Tab.
So as a
She
woman,
said,
that's what
she
I
said
do
hot.
is different. So they said we look at men that do it as a predator. I also beg to differ because I've been live on this show and also said, "Sugar baby me." Grider knows, Lacey, back me up here.
Yeah,
So no, I
facts.
condone it the opposite way. So no, I think it's disgusting when you have children the same age. I think that's sick a little bit. I think it is predatorial, and I think it needs to be looked at because she has a child there. Ask that young man some questions. Make sure he's okay. And I'm real serious about that.
Hey Tab, Miller said, "What is your personal definition of grown?"
My personal definition of grown,
Mhm.
grown.
If
That
you
you're
fucking, you
taking
grown.
care of yourself. You're taking care of
If you
yourself.
fucking, you grown.
There are 10-year-olds who are
Well, if
having
they're
sex.
asking me, that's mine.
And if it's a 10-year-old having sex, who fault is that? Them or the parents? My point exactly.
They might be having sex with the parent
You
because
didn't
they were
make a point, bro.
molested.
Oh my goodness. Here you go talking this nonsense. I never
I'm
said
doing
no
the
stuff
same
like
thing you're
that.
doing. I'm reading the
Having
comments
sex
now.
don't.
Like what the hell? Like what? Why would you even think of some stuff like that?
Because the same thing you do.
I
You
never
don't like
said
when
I
a
never
grown man
said no
call you.
nonsense like that. I never you never can portray me like that. And don't do that.
I
This
just
is
did,
my
and I will
this is
again.
my name and
Cover
my
your head.
reputation. You would never portray me like that.
I
Sorry,
will.
sweetheart.
So you on
Sorry.
our show, I will do it
Try
on
that.
mine.
Try that with
Thank
someone
you.
else.
All right, yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not.
You
Hold
might
on,
manipulate
hold
other
on.
children. I
All on
don't.
the
I'm
table
sorry.
said everybody
I just
prayers
manipulated
different.
you.
How about
You never
y'all both?
manipulated me, sweetheart.
Uh, uh,
All right, yeah. Look,
Hey,
all on
y'all
the table
fucking
said
funny.
everybody prayers different. How about y'all both right?
uh,
Keely gave the eyes. She like, okay, Ricky,
ooh.
I like that
go
answer
ahead,
too.
Ricky.
Yeah, I'ma just go ahead on and opt out of this because we'll be on this forever. Um, my answer is whatever works for them works for them. But just because something is legal don't make it right. That's my
Thank
opinion.
you.
I don't give a fuck who
Facts.
like it or don't.
That part.
Because again, in certain states, 17 is legal. Do that mean that it's right? No, of course not. And I mean, if we being honest, it's like, oh, he's sleeping with an older man, so dudes dapping it up, not even realizing that y'all part of the motherfucking reason why these kids fucked up. Cause men don't understand that they've been getting touched on. Cause it was, oh man, you bagged a bad one.
This
No,
Right.
bro, you was molested.
this
Do we
Yep.
man
just want to
getting
call
touched
it
on
that?
by a
Hey,
woman.
We
hey,
don't want
How
to.
is
hey,
that
Hey,
bad?
hey,
Tone
That's
hey.
Bone,
not what
why
she was
you
saying.
invited
Do
me
you
to this,
ever
This
bro?
listen?
man
She
getting
was
touched
You
on
giving
by
invited
a
me to this,
woman
bro.
examples.
that's legal. How is
Wait a
that
minute.
bad?
Wait, Lacey, I don't want to hear what nobody got to say except for O right now. O has the floor.
Oh, what you say?
Tone Bone invited me to this. Last time I was on this, bro, it took me a minute to come back because of shit like this, bro. Like for real, bro. Like what? Come
I don't see
on,
how y'all
man.
saying this man got touched if he touched by a grown woman and they both legal.
I
She
didn't
was
say
not talking
him in
about him.
particular. I said dudes dap it up like, oh my god, you slept with an older woman, not realizing that they were fucking molested. I don't understand how that's not basic common sense, but okay, let's high five it. But if it happens to a girl, then it's molestation. Like this is the
He's
double
21.
standard.
He's
Hey
21.
She
How
man,
is he
is
I
hey,
molested?
didn't
giving
hey,
say
examples
him.
They're
of
not
Chris,
other
listening.
y'all
things.
doing too much. Come
Lacey,
Listen,
not
on,
listening
man.
exactly what we're
That
saying.
Does
We're
don't make
saying
anybody else
sense.
based
need
on
to
That
go
that
on
really
this
don't make sense
question?
if they
Yeah,
both
I have
legal.
an
okay,
answer to
look,
that,
Look,
though.
I'm
I like
done.
that.
now.
I'm
Come on,
done. I'm
Lacey.
done. Look,
Bruh.
I'm finna let me
hey,
Yeah.
go
Leave
unplug this
alone.
car so I can drive because I'm
hey,
done.
look. See, why he said CeeLo, she popping perkies. The fuck you
He
talking about?
gotta be because
Must
he
be fucking
literally
at
pointed out
10.
you don't
They not
answer the
grown, my
question.
boy. Wayne says, oh, hey, oh, I'm with you. They wow. Keela says, I'm just tuning in, guys who are discussing. All right, J Dot.
Drea Michelle and Jalen Green. Who else needs to go on this
J Dot.
question?
J Dot.
Nobody's done.
It's mad creepy, you know, like, but it is none of my business. But at the same time, if this was the other way around and some 40-year-old dude was, you know, scheming on a high profile 20-year-old chick and got her pregnant, we'd be trying to change the law to put him under the jail. Like it definitely would be looked at completely differently. But I think when we talking about the mom should have been there to like block Dre or whatever, we really need to just change how we talk to men about these situations. He's 21. He can make these decisions. He should have been prepared for this decision because now he connected to somebody for 18 years at least because he wanted to smash her baddie. I hope it was worth it. You got it. And now you're going to have to live in this bed. But we don't have these conversations with our boys about how you should be moving in the streets or what's worth it or what's not worth it to you. We say, go out there and go get it. And then when they end up in these situations, be like, ah, there it is. But we can prevent some of this shit not protecting them from the women that's coming their way, but preparing them to make better decisions. I think we got to change the narrative and how we talk to our boys.
J. I like J. J. Be giving these great answers up for this. All right, this next topic from Tone Bone right here. Here we go.
How would you define love?
When you truly love somebody, truly, here's the thing about love. Love is unconditional. That's the first thing I want to say.
Is it really?
Love is unconditional. If it's conditions on it, it ain't love. It's a contract. And that's okay if both of you agree on those terms. She may agree. We have a pleasure contract. We got an economic contract where you're going to take care of me. And as long as you take care of me, I'm going to be your woman. The Puff Daddy arrangement. You feel me? That works for some people. No, you have women like that. You have men like that.
Right.
I'm going to floss you up. And as long as I floss you up, you're going to be loyal to me. But that's a contract. That's not love. Contracts are different from love. Why? Contracts are conditional. Right. Love is unconditional. If I love my queen, what if she comes home one day and say, hey, baby, I don't want to work this. I don't want to be a lawyer no more. But if I only married her because I like the way her law degree looks on Dr. Umar in public, you see how this goes. She's changing. But if I love her, okay, baby, that's what you don't want to do. You want to go into something else. Let's do it. Love is when you love somebody, you are 100% unapologetically and unconditionally committed to that person's best interest, even if it is to your loss. What if your fiance come home and say, listen, babe, I had a long conversation with my ex-husband. I never thought I would look at this again, but we left a lot on the table together. I enjoyed the time we had. I think that man might still be my soulmate. I got to move on. I might still hurt because I loved her, right? But if that love is true, if you feel that's who you meant to spend the rest of your life with, I gotta love you and want the best for you. Most of us cannot do that. What we call love is limited to your investment in me. You see that?
Yeah.
Anytime they step outside of the box we created for them, we get angry because that was not love. You had conditions on it. Your woman gained 20 pounds. Now you're going to divorce her. You say, if you gain another 20 pounds, this marriage is over. That was not love. That was a contract because it had conditions. If I love that woman unconditionally, whether she gained 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds, I'm not going nowhere. Now, we might need to have a conversation about her health because I want you around for our children to get married. You understand? Right. But there's no such thing as ending a relationship because you stepped outside of my perfect box if you loved her. Love is unconditional. And most of what we got in the Black community are contracts disguised as loving relationships.
All right. Oh, what's your take on that?
Me first?
Yep. Go ahead. Oh.
First off, Dr. Umar is way too deep for me. Let's get that on out. Listen, I do this internet thing, man. I'm a, you know what I mean? I'm a digital marketer, baby. I know what's going on with the internet. He is way too deep for me, bro. And listen, all relationships are one-sided, bro. Nobody loves each other the same. You feel what I'm saying? Nobody loves each other. Somebody loves each other more than the other one does. You feel what I'm saying? So I guess, like I said before, he way too deep for me. I don't really got too much to even go off. Like he above my mental internet. He above my social media ceiling, bro. So I'm not even gonna feed off into that. But I do know that in relationships, it's not an equal love type thing. Someone loves each other more than the other one does.
Look, put me on your March card, man. Forget all this. Man, this business with you. All right, Tara, what did you think of? Take about?
I can agree with what he said, and especially the part where most of us don't do that. Most of us are clearly not capable of that. There are a lot of, people who leave each other because they gain weight or they lose weight or they cut their hair. Like, we have all kinds of reasons why we skedaddle out of a relationship. And I don't think that if you ever truly love somebody, it would be that easy. I remember we had somebody on this show. I'm not gonna name any names, but when we asked the question about if your spouse got like paralyzed, he was like, yeah, I can't do that. He would just leave her. Like, and I'm like, that it's good that you can be honest and say stuff like that, but I think you're a really terrible human being. So I agree with everything Dr. Umar says, specifically the part that most of us have never done it and will never be capable of doing it.
Hey, Soldier, I like her because she does talk intellectual, but she said that he's a very horrible person because he left someone that got paralyzed. Does that mean so does that mean he didn't love her, or because I think you may not love someone, but if they got in like a situation like that, you probably still would take care of them if you just you know what I'm saying, like a heartfelt person. But I believe you would be dreading those days when that probably would be over, so you can continue on with your life. You know what I'm saying? You probably still
Yeah.
took care of them.
But see, he said he would leave. He would leave. He wouldn't even say bye. He would just get up and he would go. Like leave the person, not try to find a nurse or anything. To me, I don't see how that would ever be love. And even if you
No,
did love a
that's not.
person, yeah, even if you did love a person and you just couldn't deal with it, you didn't unconditionally love them. You just whatever it was, like you loved with conditions, and now the conditions are up because she can't walk no more. So I don't know.
I told y'all that shit deep, man. Be careful on these internet streets, man.
Oh, stupid. All right, J Dot.
Yeah, I mean, I agree and disagree. I think he took it a little too far. Like unconditional love, maybe it's a thing. I think we all have some conditions there, but the whole idea of somebody's happiness becoming detrimental to you, and if you love them unconditionally, then you stay around. You may be searching for something that don't work for me, and I can love you and walk away from it. I can love you and realize I can't have you in my life. That don't mean I don't love you. That just means maybe I love myself more or value myself more. It don't, but that sounds like a condition, but I can absolutely love you and walk away from you if you become a detriment to me.
All right, 25.
Yeah, Dr. Umar, what he was doing was he was saying the difference between conditional and unconditional love. He wasn't saying what's right and what was wrong. But I like Dr. Umar a lot, and because he make it so plain and simple. But of course, you know what I'm saying. Like if you give somebody your words, to death do us part. So you're supposed to, no matter the circumstances, you with that person forever. So you gotta be careful who you marry.
All right.
Fact.
That's what's up.
Keela said 100. Wayne says, well, I don't agree with that. I've never had true unconditional love. Let me lose my gig. I'm just not gonna have a girl. All on the table said, you tell me you want to go back to your ex. I don't have to love you, but you leaving no matter what. Wayne says she gained 50 pounds and built like mashed potatoes in a sock. That love going Wayne like a mother. This nigga a fool, bro. Oh my god. Nene said, hey y'all, I miss y'all. Work. Salute Nene. And Wayne says, facts J Dot on fire from the 3 tonight. Fact J Dot over here giving these super amazing answers. All right, C-Los.
I'm with whoever said like love is, it's not gonna be if I love you at a level of 10, I want you to love me back at a level of 10. It's gonna be a different level. So I might love you at a harder level than you love, that my spouse loved me at. But if my spouse says she loved me, I just gotta take that word that she loved me. You will know if you're not getting unconditional love because after a while it's gonna start showing and you're gonna start feeling that. So it's up to you if you want to stay or like you said, you want to walk away or, find something else that's going to give you more love than what that person is giving you.
All right. Smuggy says, people can't really take in the depth to us part. Folks not a like grandmas.
Yeah, they fought it out back in the day.
Can I go next?
Go ahead, Ricky.
Okay, look, the only person that gave unconditional love was Jesus, and I'd be dead if I'm dying for you motherfuckers. So they can hang the unconditional love up because this shit is contractual.
We're crazy.
She said, who gave her love, unconditional love?
She said Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
Jesus Christ. He's the only one that gave us unconditional love. I'm not him. This shit is contractual.
All right, Tone Bone.
I just thought it was a dope video. I wanted to see what people think about it. Whatever it is, it's gonna hurt. So just be ready for whatever the fuck hit you.
All right, Tab.
That's what I got of it. It was really depressing. So me, it was like, because if you think about it and you understood what he was saying, like that's why love is hard. Love is not beautiful. Love is not butterflies and all that type of stuff. Love is deep. If you love unconditionally, that's why people be like, well, just go and go be with somebody else or something like that. It's not that easy if you truly love somebody or whatever, because it's deeper than what someone else sees on the surface. If you truly have that unconditional love connection. So yeah, that's deep. It's, it's heavy. People not ready for that.
Rob, what the soul sound says, marriage stupid as fuck. LOL. If I marry you, it's till death. And Chelsea said, all relationships come with conditions, boundaries, but love is unconditional. I would never go back to my abusive, cheating ex, but the reality is, I always have love for him.
Just because I love you don't mean I have to be with you.
Toya says, love is awesome. Humans are difficult.
That part. And love gets blamed for the stupid mistakes that we make. I feel sorry for love because y'all are reckless.
All right, check it out. All right, we got one more.
Don't do that, Tara. Because you just as reckless. Don't do that. Don't try to free case everybody and exclude yourself. Get your ass back in here.
I used to be reckless. I'm changed.
For 5
You can be changed, but you was part of the problem. So you not getting off the
That's
gate.
how I can talk on it. That's how I can talk on it. What you say, Lacey? Next what?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Nah, he ain't say next shit.
Hersh said, unconditional love is for your family, not relationships.
Dude, not even that sometimes, Hersh.
Yeah,
nah.
I'm in love with conditions.
Hey,
not my family.
It ain't look like you believe that. Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know about her family, but my family, they be on some bullshit, man.
Exactly. I'm like, not my family.
Yeah, I ain't even gonna, you know what I'm saying? You have to find somebody outside my family, man, to love you right, man. So I don't know.
Wait, hey, look, we might be in the same family.
Cousin.
That nigga a fool, bro.
Ain't that the truth?
That nigga old slave back. He was like, hold on. Hey, all other podcasts said Tara will find a way to talk that mushy shit.
Shut up.
Facts. Always. Okay.
I can't stand you, Ross. Shut up.
He said, Hirsch Dirk, your relationships are supposed to build into a family. And Wayne said, all my family love conditional.
I'm with you, Wayne.
Dang, that's terrible. We as blacks, we gotta do better. We gotta find a way to get back to love.
Right. Exactly.
I'm trying to find a new family for that. I'm holding auditions for a mom and dad.
We got one more topic from Tone.
What a lot of men complain about, though, is in the midst of the criticism, is you making me responsible for your feelings as I express myself. So now you flip the whole situation. I'm expressing a concern to you. Now you get emotional and you upset. Now I have to coddle you now. I never get to truly communicate how I really feel to you.
That's real.
I also think like a lot of women haven't been as good at communicating as they think they are. Where this is less of a critique and more of an attack. Where, because of critique, I'm an artist. I have mentors. I have teachers. I'm used to getting red pens all through my work. Because, but it's this is why I crossed this out. You could try this. See if this works. This was unnecessary. If we sit down in a relationship and those are the things you tell me, I didn't like what you said to me here. This is how it made me feel. This is how I like to be talked to. Not you always running off at the mouth and you think you could talk to me any old type of way. And I'm like, whoa. This is how I talk to everybody.
With your level of tolerance as well.
This is
a
true.
lot of women
This is true.
are very intolerant and they have to work on that. A lot of women still operate in trauma. And your trauma is going to make you intolerant. Your insecurities will make you intolerant. And so until you gain that tolerance, which there's a such thing as silent tolerance in a relationship, until you gain that, everything will feel like an attack.
So let me ask.
All right, Tyrone, go ahead and take this.
Man, I just like the videos, bro. I gotta start sending you the snippets.
I can't even hear it.
You couldn't hear it.
I gotta send you. I gotta start sending you the part that I just think interesting.
Right.
So tell us. Give me the short version.
Go ahead, Tom.
Just how like I just think about effectively being able to communicate in relationships, period. Whether it's your significant other or your partner, like it's like an age where people just don't know how to talk to each other no more. Not like a motherfucker being disrespectful, just like having regular conversations. Like this shit weird. Like people just can't effectively express what's going on without doing some extra shit. you know, like feeling a way or feeling like they gotta appeal to something other than what the fuck they is. Like it's weird to me, but I just like the lead again.
All right. Sean says the heart that cannot give unconditional love often has a hard time receiving it. Anonymous.
Hi,
And
bro.
Wayne says if you're mad because I'm mad at you, we just both gonna be mad because you had me fucked up. I'm not fixing your issue with me, and you start. Look at Wayne stupid. All right, CeeLo, what was your thoughts on that?
I mean, if this whole thing about just communicating effectively, I just think it's base by base. Depending on who you're dealing with, you just got to know how to communicate with that person. I feel like if you can't communicate with that person, you need to remove yourself from that person.
Sean says, "Hey, y'all, Stacy, welcome back."
Look, you guys be arguing and stuff. I ain't got time for all that. Look, I have learned to remove myself from the situation. That part. So, are
According to
you
them, that
asking?
means you're not communicating, Stacey. That's not effectively communicating.
Well, hey, sometimes you just gotta be quiet because you may take it there and just be like, your blood pressure go all up and stuff. I'm not with that nowadays. I'm getting a little old, y'all. I can't. I don't have time for it.
What's a little old?
Sometimes when I hang up. Sometimes when I hang up, it's because I'm trying to make sure my blood pressure don't go sky high. It's not because I'm trying to be childish, that part. But yeah. So are you asking me to shed some light on this, or you were just saying welcome back? What were you trying to be funny?
What was your
What
thoughts?
No, you said because you getting a little old. I said, what's a little old?
Shut up, girl. Look, I ain't got time to keep playing games with people talking crazy, wasting time talking crazy. Look, I need my space. I need my air. I need to breathe. So I can't continue to play crazy with people anymore. So, like when you talking crazy, you raise your blood pressure up and stuff, and it's not good. So for me, and don't be talking about what's a little old girl. Don't, I'm getting older. How about that? And I realized that um it's all in your actions in a way, like anger hardens the heart, you know?
What are we
So
talking about?
like
Yeah, I'm lost like a motherfucker.
Are,
Communicating.
are you talking to us about why you left, or are you trying to answer the question about that little video?
I'm trying to answer the question now. She's saying what's a little older, but as
Uh,
far as effective communication, sometimes having an effective,
Stacey, don't
like
do that.
sometimes you want to have an effective communication, but you just don't see the light of it and you just don't go there and you take it the other way and don't come across right. So like Lacey knows I would hang up the phone or something for real. And he would say, why you
But
being
that's
childish?
not the question.
What is the question?
I
Because I didn't know what the question is either.
I
watched
thought
the
it was
video.
I thought it was communication with the partner or something. Is that did I miss something? Because I did come on last.
I don't know what the
It was
question
the
is
video
either.
was talking about me. A man was saying that when he's trying to tell a woman how he feels, she will flip it around on him and make him the villain. Like all of a sudden, she's the victim. She's not listening. She's not effectively communicating. And then the girl was talking about how women sometimes are just still moving through trauma. So their responses are through trauma. They're not listening. They are ready to be the victim or they're ready to lash out. And I guess the premise is, how do we stop doing that? Or do we agree with the fact that we supposedly do that? I don't know what
Oh,
the hell the question is.
okay. Yeah, I came in like on half of it or whatever. So I thought it was about communicating with your spouse, with your partner or whatever. So for me, if you're dealing with trauma, like most of us are, I mean, there's a lot of us that deals with trauma. If we know our basis or we know what we're dealing with, we don't want to continue to lash out or whatever. We want to deal with our trauma and not come across or lash out on our partners. You know what I'm saying? So I still don't know what this question
I mean, with Bone, what is your point for giving us this video?
Bruh, it's any video. What the fuck is your opinion on a video? It's a
Well, I
fucking
didn't
video.
video.
I mean,
So
I have an opinion, but for the people who didn't hear it and didn't see it, what to help these people?
it's about the
Well,
trauma. It's
if you
about
if
if
you
you
if
have.
you if you ain't seen the movie, you can't comment on the movie. Why the fuck is
Is
you
it
trying to
about
even?
having the trauma? I heard the young lady said something about trauma, but is it about having trauma? What is it?
I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Okay. Well, you go
Hey,
ahead.
look.
You go
Hey,
ahead,
look.
Tara. And
Who want to go?
Hey, look, man.
right,
Let's
your part.
let's get to the elephant in the room, man. Remedy said, "Oh, it's disgusting for listening to sexy right now." I'm just playing.
Lord.
So you sent this in. Why don't you go ahead? One time, go ahead and go.
He
I
Because
already
he
already
just
went.
keeps saying he just liked the video and he wanted to hear what we were
Right.
going to say about it.
Yeah, I just what do you think about the discussion? That's it. It's the
I think
discussion
that I
between.
love Trip Fontaine. He's amazing. I think that Keita, I mean, not Kitty or whatever, the dark skinned girl that was talking, I think she's extra amazing as well. And I think that they were correct. I think that we have a really broken system for communication, especially in relationships betwixt men and women, Black men and women specifically, because I don't really care about other races. I'm not paying attention to them. So I feel like a lot of time, this goes back to the accountability thing. Stacey, don't get mad at me because I know you're putting in work. I see you. There's growth. Okay. But a lot of women have a problem taking accountability. And a lot of men have harped on that for so long that they don't even see the changes that women are making. So even with what they were talking about, women do have trauma, women do play the victim, so do men now. To be honest, I see as many men lashing out in emotional ways as women do these days. So we got to figure out how to make it work. We really do have to figure out how to talk to each other, learn to listen. Don't see it as an attack when somebody's coming to say, baby, you hurt me, or I'm confused, or I'm feeling like I don't want to be in this anymore. If you have any kind of common sense, you want to listen to what that man is saying, listen to what that woman is saying, and try to fix it. But if you want to play the victim or feel attacked in every single way, nobody's getting anywhere. So I agree with the conversation on both sides. How do we fix it is the question. We can keep talking about it. What's the answer to it?
So if we're talking about relationship growth and communication, then okay, I can speak on that. So yeah, I've worked on that. Yeah, I'm truly working on that because for me, I would shut down and be like, what the hell? And you not talking to me, all that type of stuff, because I'm quick to do that or was quick to do that. Lacey, don't you better not say that because he probably say you still. I'm working on it, but anyway, so just in the household I grew up in, it was just like that. Like I never got, um, you know, word to cross to say anything or whatever. But knowing what I've dealt with, I've learned to deal with, it growing up or as an adult. So or being in a relationship, I've learned to communicate better. I'm not going to say effectively. I'm trying. I'm working on it. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm paying my own bills. I'm independent, such. Ain't nobody gonna talk crazy. That's how I always felt. But I have to realize there's two people. In a relationship. It's not just me. So for me, I have to understand and know that it takes that. It takes two. It's just not me. I have to listen to my partner. I have to understand my partner, and that's how we grow. So.
All right. Hirsch Dirk said women use effective communication as a tactic to not apologize or fix the problem. I'm not going to pacify a woman to get my point across. All on the table said telling me how I should or shouldn't feel is not effective communication. Also, thinking you his therapist is not effective communication. Two things women have yet to understand. He said most people in general listen to respond and not listen to hear.
Listen to understand.
Um, Amy says, I think y'all lost ponytail.
Ponytails. You see, like his lights was going red, green, and blue. I was over there scared. Like he was like in a scary movie. Could you imagine like walking into the house and he's sitting right there on that stool?
Yeah, crazy.
Y'all know I be tripping. I was like, oh, he was so scary. I was like, ponytails.
Rob says communication is a lack in the Black community. We have to try therapy. I tried it though, and I just couldn't find the right therapist. They sent me to an old white lady and energy. Miller said trauma is always the excuse. I done said go heal so many times in the past few years. Some people just say it because it sounds good. All on the tape says I do like that y'all have white people on y'all show. Now it shows diversity.
Fuck you, bro.
Wayne says I can and will only fix problems I caused or contributed to. If that issue came before me, little baby, go fix that and come spin the block. All right. Oh, what is your take on this?
Shout out to Tone Bone for the internet clips, man. But
Hey,
once again,
before he started, hey, I might have to get off of here. I gotta head out.
All right, see,
uh,
Los.
All right, y'all have a good one.
Salute,
once
fam.
again, man, you know, like you remember when you just had regular TV and shit back in the day? We only had a few news channels to tune into, and they basically could tell us anything that they wanted to tell us, and we would believe it. Well, Instagram, Facebook, all of that. Guess what? Everybody has a soapbox now. Everybody has instructions for you to do whatever you know what I mean? Whatever you need to do. All right. And I think that you gotta like cipher through all of that shit, man, and really figure out what you want to let in your mind, let in your household, this, that, and the third. I figure like with communication, man, I figure like it is cool to hear your mate out, you know what I mean? But I also feel like I think somebody said before, we can both manipulate how we feel to make another person feel a certain type of way about it. You know what I mean? So when it comes to communication, it's like it's a dead end street. We never getting down to the bottom of what we really need to get down to because you feel this way. You know what I'm saying? Because I said this or I feel this way before. It's like a never ending conversation, man. So, and I do agree with Miller that trauma shit, the trauma word is like overused. You know what I mean? Like, if you really feel like you traumatized, well, go see somebody who's like really educated in that field. Don't leave it up to your mate to like make you feel good, because the only person that's responsible for making you happy and satisfied is your damn self. That's all I got to say about it.
Well, yeah, it's a lot of people that it's a lot of people that deal with trauma that's dealing with their trauma issues. So yeah, I mean, as long as you're dealing with it, yeah, and you know what the issue is, then that's what counts.
So okay, like dealing with trauma, right? Is it an end to it, or
Yeah,
it's like
it's an end to it. It's up to you to put an end to it. So it's up to you to go see your therapist or to do pray or whatever it is that's going to help you get over your trauma. So yeah, that part you got to be doing something about it. Even if you're bringing it up, you can't just keep bringing it up like it's gonna fly. You know, yeah, okay, but what are you doing about it? So as long as you have a solution to your problem, then there you go.
So do you think I guess like you know how they say when a drug addict I guess get off drugs. So
they
is at the end or do they still have to keep on going through it? You know, like
no. One thing about boy, you own something now, boy. It was good there. They always say, and once an addict, always an addict. They always say that, despite if you don't get high anymore, they say you're still an addict or whatever. So you definitely on point. I don't know how they can relate to that though, soldier. You know what I'm saying? Because this is such a touchy subject, man, right here. Like y'all really be touching on some shit that'll make somebody like really argue and try to hurt somebody.
So is it to say
like for real, like
so is it to say once a cheater, always a cheater? That part. You know what I'm saying?
no, I don't.
I mean, let's if we want to touch on some stuff. So we don't. Yeah.
Hey,
Stacey, I don't agree
I don't
with
agree with that. I don't agree
I'm
with
just
that.
saying. So if you're saying once an addict, because I mean, I have an aunt who was an addict, and I'm telling you, like I saw her change her life around for 20 plus years. So I can't. To me, I
Oh,
can't
are you a drug
She's
counselor or
able to do
something?
this 20 plus
You
years,
know,
but she does the work every day.
that's
I,
why
I
I
wouldn't call
said
myself a counselor, but I've definitely been in that realm for like since I was like 13. So like my whole family got high. I've got off into drugs. I've never been a person that got high, of course, but I've definitely been, and still to this day, I'm 46 right now, and it's like I still have people on a daily basis that that's definitely in that realm. But I'm not a drug counselor at all.
So for like, let's just say, so for my aunt that was on drugs and 20 plus years, she got off the drugs, but she had her sister, her brothers, they still out there doing the drugs and stuff, but she bypassed it. She she got saved, changed her life around and decided, no, I'm not doing it. So I think that people can change.
No, the thing is, hey, everything that you're saying is definitely on point. A person can change all that, but I think it's their urge to still continue to want to get high is what makes them an addict. You know what I'm saying? Despite if they stayed away from that or whatever, it's the urge. So unless you're inside their body, and this is coming from people who have done drugs, so this is like research on.
They're making a daily and conscious choice every day to not relapse. It's something that they are constantly dealing with for the rest of their lives, which is why a lot of them still say they're in recovery, or that they'll still say I'm an addict, not because they're actively doing it, but because they have to live every day and actively choose not to do it.
Hey, this Terror girl, listen, out of all y'all, I ain't saying I don't like y'all. I ain't saying I don't like y'all. You feel what I'm saying? But her,
that's what it
she's
sounds
cool,
like.
man. You're cool. You hear me? Hey,
you.
way to take what I was trying to say.
Tara big bullshit fool you.
You cold for that.
Yeah.
Don't let Tara little Mick bullshit fool you.
Right,
She be with the shit.
That's just like
She be up here trying to act holier than thou. Don't let her fool you.
I never said that.
Hey, Tracy White said, "What are some effective strategies to communicating effectively?"
Oh, Jesus.
Miller said, "Engaging in a
He don't know no
relationship."
better.
He said, "Miller says engage in a relationship while look, Siri always do this. Siri, goodbye. Y'all want to come on the show?" Miller said, "Engaging in a relationship while healing from trauma is like hooping on a sprained ankle. Don't blame the motherfuckers that's on the court today. I repeat, go heal." Tracy said, we can't escape ourselves. You have to decide that you want to show up different." And Tracy says, Jamie Faulkner.
Oh, yeah.
And Wayne said, everyone like terror in the beginning. Oh, tread lightly.
Damn, that's so fucked up, man.
It is, but Wayne is my biggest bully, so that's fine. I'm not even worried about it.
All right, J. Dot, go ahead.
You let Wayne bully you? I know him.
He's really, really mean and horrible to me. So tell him to stop, please.
You know what? I'm telling him right now.
Thank you.
Go ahead, J. Dot.
I don't remember what the question was, but I think a lot of times the problem we have is we think, and this happens more for women than I think for men, but men do it too. We think the person that's right for us is going to just understand us, and that's not really the case. They may be willing to understand you, and you have to be willing to teach on both sides. You have to find a person that you're willing to spend the time teaching them how, who you are and how you communicate, and learning how they communicate so that you can understand that. In my current situation, we had to actually have the conversation where it's like, I love you. So if I say something and what you hear is something you hear disrespect or something malicious, then that's not what I meant. And if you can let me know that that's what you heard, then we can have that conversation and we can figure that out. We can figure out what I was trying to say, what I said that made you think this, and then maybe I can learn to say something differently, or you learn to hear that differently. But we had to stop and have that conversation. And it comes back, every once in a while, and it's difficult to do. It's difficult to do in the heat of battle. Be like, nah, she ain't mean it that way. Let me ask her what she really meant. But if you want to do that, if you want to learn how to communicate with somebody, then you got to try. You got to be willing to teach, and you got to be willing to learn.
Hey, Wayne says, "Old can't save you, terror," and he actually inboxed me and told me to stop. And then J Dot all on the table says the white guy talking that shit. Okay,
right,
I see you.
I'm gonna see you on Tuesday, homie. Don't worry about
it. All right, Tab, go ahead.
I don't even know what we're commenting about right now.
The effective communication.
Right.
Okay, what about it?
Oh my God.
Whatever Tone said.
Because we went through like so many.
Like I ain't gonna
your version.
Like,
Hey, nah, hey, because for real, hey, cause this shit, hey, I don't know what the fuck y'all on tonight.
I'm just. What do I feel about it?
Y'all embarrassing me in front of my guests.
First of all,
First of all,
you are
shit,
the one
nah,
that
hey,
sent
hey,
this
hey,
mess.
look,
Wait. Tone, you always asking questions with no context and then tell us we're not answering it correctly. I'm
I ain't
tired of
said y'all
you.
did, man. First of all, we did everything but talk
Okay.
about the video.
All right, Tom, I'm putting this. Do I think
Ain't no
communicating
question
effectively is
tonight. Ain't no
important?
question tonight, man. Answer
Hello.
straight up.
Do I? Something just came
It's
on
been a
loud
million
like a
topics
TV.
in one.
Somebody
I think
TV
it's
on.
Ricky.
Who TV on?
They said required the code, but I wasn't
Ricky
sure if you
on
wanted.
mute. So
It's not me.
So it's just one little thing.
Oh, that's Stacy on the phone.
Hold on. Hey, Mickey says sup. All right, Tab go.
Woo!
Okay, so I think
Tab, stop embarrassing Tony for this.
all right, Tone, I'm gonna stop embarrassing you. I think effectively communicating is very important, but it's a learned behavior when the better you get to know your mate, because you tune into them and you kind of know when you can get your basically it's about getting your point across or having them hear your side or whatever, because everyone wants to be heard, right? Can't do it right there if you know your mate's on 10 or you're on 10. So you got it. Once you know your mate, you know when you can kind of get in when you're both are like have cool heads, I guess, or whatever. And sometimes I think when people don't effectively communicate is because they just want to be heard right then in that moment. But maybe you just got to cool off and come back to it later. Maybe you just have to have, I guess, like the time someone has to be strong enough to be like, hey, we can't talk about this right now, because you care about each other enough that we know we can't talk about this right now, because we may say things. I don't like saying things that I'm gonna have to apologize for later. And that's gotten me with like friendships, beefs, anything like that, while I'm still able to be in the same rooms with people because I have that filter where, hey, I know I can be quiet before I go off. I'm born that way. So I'm able to get along with people long term. So everyone doesn't have that. So hey,
would you say?
Hey, hold
So
on. Hey,
would
you
you
see how you
say?
just did
Wait,
I
that?
would
just
you
want to
say?
be done with this.
Would
You
you
see how you
say?
just did that? You see how you just did that?
Wait a minute, Tap.
I ain't
Would you
explained
say?
shit.
Can I say something here? With your hat
I
on
know you're
tonight.
answering. I know.
I know, Tap. So would you say if you hung up the phone because you knew you were gonna go off, that was like a good thing to do or like a wrong thing to do? Like
I would
It's a
announce
you
it
thing
first,
to
though.
do.
I would say, "Hey, look, Stacy, this. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get off this phone with you. And you can. What time do we not? I already let you know, but if you still want to go, I announced myself. I have to go. I'm checking out.
Okay.
But if you want to keep talking, now you're talking to the thing. But I'm not gonna be. Hey, I'm gonna go. No, Stacy, this is not going anywhere. We have to talk later. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get off the phone. Bye.
Okay. Hey, and
that's protecting me now. Unconditional love to Tabitha is number one. I gotta take care of me.
Talking
Let's
six
go back, circle
strategy
back
of
to that.
communication.
Talking six strategy of communication. Okay. Hey, Tone, I know what I just noticed. I just noticed you had on a hat tonight.
Yeah, because I got. Hey, I don't like
Oh
how.
God,
Hey, because look.
Lacey, do we have any other
Hey,
questions?
We got two more questions, y'all. So.
Please, Jesus.
I mean, that's a lot, bro.
Your other was the last one, Terry. I'll
Don't
get
play
to
no
this
more
question.
videos.
Okay.
So it said black women use their degrees against black men to uphold white supremacy, all to belittle, demean, and degrade black men. They only want money, power, and control. Your thoughts? Is this true? Tab, go ahead.
Hey,
Let
I
Tab.
wish you would have started with the men on this one because this is quite interesting.
All right, Tone, go ahead.
hey, this is. Hold on. I gotta process this.
Smart women.
Black women use their degrees against black men to uphold white supremacy. What the fuck? I think, hey, look, that woke shit be getting too woke for me. I'm like, oh, on this one. Sometimes this shit just be out of my reach. Like, for real, I don't even understand why the fuck they would even, like, what type of niggas just sitting there saying this bitch got a degree to make the white man mad at me?
Tom, I bet we all got to imagine him what they look like in our head, and I bet you if we drew him, he looked the same.
Man,
know
for
what he looked
real.
like.
Like for real, like that's hella weird to sit there and say the black woman getting a degree to make the white man stronger. What the fuck? Like that don't even make sense.
Okay. Anybody else?
J Dot.
Yeah.
J Dot.
Can't hear you, brother.
You muted.
My fault. Now I think if anyone's degree somehow makes you feel less than or some sort of white supremacy or something like that, like that's a personal issue. Like
But
you can be whatever it is that you want to be. You can represent whatever it is you want to represent, degree or not. Like if you a good person, if you a solid person, if you can be successful without a degree. You can do all of that, and you don't need to. But if you measuring yourself up against somebody else, that's on you. That's not on them. But yeah, I think the whole question is crazy. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the premise is.
Oh, what is your take?
I'm agreeing with Tone, and I'm agreeing with my man that just said something. Listen, we all have the same opportunity to make the same leap strides. You know what I mean, in education. I have no idea what the rest of that shit means. I can't even like. I don't even know like. I don't even know what to say though. But like, as a man though, please do not let not only a woman but anybody think that they superior to you just because they have degrees or anything like that. Because at the end of the day, all I hear about is people who got college degrees that can't pay the money back and they still can't get a job to whatever they went through. You know what I mean? So do your thing, man. Live your life how you want to live it, man. That's all I can say.
Facts. Wayne said this topic is complete bullshit. He says that first sentence makes no sense. How the fuck is the girl from Walnut Park getting a degree helping white supremacy in a slight? And he said, I don't smoke and I feel like I need to smoke.
Thank you.
All right, Tara.
Okay, so I do understand this, and I've seen it before. Like being in higher education, working in higher education, there are a lot of times these arguments will happen, and women will stand up and talk to black men, embarrass them in hallways and the courtyards, and say, "Black women are the most degreed." You know what I'm saying? We're superior. We don't need men. We out here getting our own money. We doing this and we doing that. And white supremacy is the whole goal of that is to make black men in terms of black men feel less than, that they're dumb, they're jigaboos, they're uneducated, they'll never be anything, they don't have power, they don't have intellect, the women are better than them. You create the world first system to make black women think they're better than they men. They leave their men or kick their man out to get the money from the government, and now they're independent modern women that lead to the independent modern women today. So what they're saying is, and I see it all the time, there are a lot of new breed women who talk really down to black men because of the statistics, because of their degree, because they make more money. So I do understand where this person is coming from and why they would say that, because I see a lot of women do it. I still don't think it's the majority, because there are a lot of those girls who go and get
hey,
those degrees and they never work in their field or do anything in it. But I understand where they're coming from. And
hey, you know
unfortunately, it
what?
is true.
Hey, you know we don't know one know some truth about that. Niggas do the same shit too.
But
Niggas they get
men are not
paper.
degreed at the level that
No, but what
black
I'm
men
saying
are
though,
not
the ones
degreed at the
that
level that
do,
black women are.
the ones that do, it's not a man or woman thing. It's people that make it out. Period. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of times people make it away from the zone and forget about the zone. You get what I'm saying? It's not a man or woman thing. This is a fucked up human
Well,
thing.
the question that was posed was put like this, so I'm just
Tracy
answering the question like
says
we
not
always
true.
like to, say we're going to do.
Tracy says not true.
I mean, for me, it's not true either. Tracy, it's probably not for you either, but I've seen it. And, look at all these women out here who talk about not needing a man. I don't need a man because I got my own money. I want one, but I don't need one. We don't mean need in the sense that you need water and oxygen, but men want to know that you need them there because you want them enough that it moves beyond a want and now it's a need. I think as women, we see that word need is a weakness. And I hate that for us, but the new power, the new control, the new money, and the degrading of men because of it, we've all seen it. So this is true for a certain
Hey,
pocket of people.
hey, Terry, I've been fuck with you all night, but that one sounded like some pick me shit.
Wait a minute, because I'm not one of the ones that do it, so I can't. You know what? Fuck you, Tone. You just wanted to bring me out of character tonight. You got it.
Hey Tara,
You got it.
Tara,
You got it.
do you think that a result of that is like black men dealing with white women?
Ooh, I thought you wasn't deep. thought you didn't. What we doing?
Sometimes I get a
you know
look
what?
complex. You know what I'm
Could
saying?
be. It could be. It could be because that angers a lot of Black women, and they feel like they need to go out here and better themselves to compete. It could for some, I'm sure. That was a
Because
good question. I
even
like
like
that.
with the white woman, it's like, no, I need you as a man. You feel what I'm saying? I want you as a man. And it could be someone without degrees, but just
Mhm.
I guess with privilege. You
Yeah.
kind of understand what I'm saying? Oh,
Yeah.
she has privilege though, so doors that I may not be able to get through with the
She can give
black
me in.
woman with degrees, I can get
Yep.
through those doors with the white woman with no degrees.
That
Yeah.
reminds me of like waiting to excel when this lady helps this man and then he goes and get this white woman and all that. And
Yeah.
and so now it's like
Yeah.
white women are now like stepping up their games because you're not going to do this to me. I
That's that trauma shit, man.
like feel like
It is trauma. It is trauma. Some of us still come from families where you see that Black love is like the most important thing. We still hold our Black men in the highest regard. So to see them choose other has got to be devastating on the grandest scale for some. So that could lead to why some of the women move like this too. I'm sure there are a myriad of reasons, but that was a great question. I like that.
Especially if you've been there for that man and then he go and choose other, like the hell.
Once he gets successful,
only
like he
your
was
ass
fine
for a
with you when he
white
didn't have
girl.
nothing, but he gets successful and now he needs the snow bunny.
Right,
Yeah.
right, that part. And
Hey.
want to dish, put you behind and all that. Yeah.
All on the table said Tara got 37 degrees right. She a true bully, right? Point talking. Point taken, my bad. All on the table said, and she date white men. Wayne says, I know girls with doctor
That's a
degrees
damn shame.
who not smart, let alone smarter than me, and they gonna let uneducated niggas crack and get them pregnant. Doesn't sound very smart.
That's what I'm saying. It's not.
Tracy said research shows. She said the higher the income, more likely to leave Black women. And Wayne says we in Dr. Umar territory.
I'm tired of him.
What
I'm so
about
tired
you,
of him. Hey, Ron, I
Tab?
only have 3 degrees, Ron. Shut up.
Tab.
We're not
That's
going to
too
address the
deep
other
for
thing.
me.
Hold on. Tracy said historical events have led to single parent homes and need to file as head of household.
And I absolutely have never and would never date a white man. That part.
Go ahead, Tab.
I started to play devil's advocate, but I started getting sleepy because, like,
Y'all some straight up boy.
I did because, like, think about it. We just, like, as a group, like, collectively, people was like, they mad that the baby mama asking for some shoes, like, but now she got everything. Now she the bad guy. Pick your side, dude. First, the baby mamas need to get her game up so she don't ask you for. People don't know what we want. We need to get it together and get on one accord as a people.
Right.
So we never gonna win.
Right.
We hate each other too much, even on this one little hour show. We done contradicted ourselves 5 times. We're in the circle.
Yes.
Not like each individual person. I'm not pointing each person out, but I'm saying collectively, like these topics, we flip-flop so much. Like we need to take a lane and stick through it. That's the only way it's gonna get better. Like that's why
I think women can, Black women can be
about it.
We can be educated and not demean men because of it, though.
Yeah. So I think that we should definitely like uplift our men and bring them on the same level that we're at. You know what I'm saying? Or try to at least help them. But
I'm a chess player, and I won a chess game last night by a very challenging player. I'm very proud about that. And I brought that to say, the queen is one of the most powerful pieces, but she protects the king. And if you move her correctly, like the Black woman getting all these degrees, if that king plays that queen correctly and plays his position correctly, they'll take over that whole dang on board.
But the thing is,
we are so much. Well, she just worried about me because she moving. That's your queen. She moving in rooms that maybe you can't, because society has it set up that way. Don't just think she's a challenge. I talk a certain way. I move a certain way. I like hood niggas. He can't maybe move in the room the same way I can. But at the end of the day, that's my nigga though.
But listen, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. But here's the thing: he can't replace you neither. He can't get up on the level. He can't get to a certain level and then find himself want to replace
I think
you.
he still can. He still
No,
can.
no, I'm saying that's
the
how
mindset, we have to know that together we're gonna move faster.
that part. That's what
stronger,
I'm
and bigger
saying.
as a force.
That's what I'm
He
saying.
can do
But
it without me, and I'm the damn sure can do it without him.
yeah,
But
that's
together,
true. That's true. So let's bring each other up and hey, if you decide to don't like put me down or try to wish me down or whatever, help me grow
And
like
that
I
needs to
help
stop.
you
And
grow.
that's when I say, like, okay, so back to the communicating effectively. If you people in a relationship, stop doing that shit. If y'all together, you shouldn't be tit for tatting with your mate. That's
That
the
part,
dumbest ish
yes.
ever.
Yes.
It's
Why
not
are
a
you doing it?
competition.
You don't-
Tab.
why are you that's not your
Hey, Tab.
competitor.
Hey, Tab. Tracy disagrees with you, but let me read this comment. Stoney says, "Oh, why you looking like that?" Laugh my ass off. And then Tracy says, "Nope, that is not our job. The man was supposed to be the head. Here is the thing: he can be the head, but I am the neck."
Huh?
That sounds like a true, you know what, boy. Hey, on my mama, she get, that's a
Nah,
true.
she is 7th degree, y'all. So yeah,
She
but
can
I
still
don't
be a
think
true gobbler, though.
I don't know what
Be a true gobbler. It's all
I don't know
good.
what
We
she's
fuck with
saying
that.
about where she's coming.
Okay.
That nigga a fool, bro.
I don't know what
Lacey, what's the next
All right,
question?
last topic, man. All right, what is the most beneficial thing you learned by listening to, watching, or being on a battle of sexes panel?
Oh, craziness.
All right, Stacey, go ahead, Stacey, take it.
It said beneficial though. Craziness is not always
No,
beneficial.
go ahead, somebody. I just said craziness.
All right, let me go, J Dot. Go ahead, J Dot.
Man, have I ever learned anything beneficial from one of these things? I don't know. I think we the same. We want the same things. We just go about it different ways and we speak different languages. But we really, at the end of the day, want the same stuff from each other. And if we could figure out how to, listen and learn from each other, then we could get there. But we really the same. We're not as different as we try to play it to be.
All right. Oh.
I don't really think I learned anything beneficial from it, but
I hate that question.
dead ass. Like, but I'm here to support my dude Souldier. You know what I mean? As a lifelong compadre of mine, support my dude Tone Bone and whatever they got going on, and add my 2 cents, man. But that's pretty much it, man. I fuck with them, so that's why I'm in here 100.
Bar. Salute to
I appreciate you, big bro. For real.
You discussed it from Remedy for listening to Sexy Red.
Hold up, Remedy is crazy because listen, that shit. How long ago was that? I think that shit was in the summertime. We was talking about Sexy Red on Remedy.
Come on, let's stay on
And
subject,
listen,
please.
what I'm saying is he still butthurt that I fuck with Sexy Red. Like I fuck with how she.
That's not the topic.
I'm sorry, but he keep bringing it up.
Come on, Lacey.
He talk about
Sexy
Remedy.
Red for president.
Who's next?
Hellcat,
Hey.
SRTs. Hey.
Thanks, Red for president is crazy.
Go ahead, so.
The most beneficial thing I've learned. I really like listening to like different people ideals in life. Cause like I ain't gonna take your shit and move in my life, but it's like it's always nice to know different perspectives. It help you judge like human moves and how they gonna move. You hear me? You can learn a lot about a person by paying attention to how they think. So like the most beneficial is like it helped me, goddamn me, just like get like stay open. Like I was nervous with interviews and shit at first. Like I was like fucked up. Like I like on my first show here, I was like, yes, no.
He ain't lying. He's not lying. This nigga saying one word.
But like now it's like a little bit more. I'm more comfortable in front of the camera. Like even though it is like what it is, it's crazy because it just translates to what I do, and then like so it's like that's what I gain. Like I'm better at my artistry because I got comfortable doing this shit. So I salute all y'all for it, and y'all keep my mind going even when y'all get on my fucking nerves.
Shut up.
All right, Tab.
I don't know if it's beneficial, but I enjoy thinking or hearing some different people's points of view sometimes. Sometimes I question how some people make it this far. Have made it this far.
100. Keep it 100.
I'm gonna throw some shade. I do. Jesus. But I enjoy sometimes the men I do feel do not open up, but I get it. Got to be hard. It is a public platform. I do wish in the future to see like men be a little bit more open and honest, and not give blanket statements and not looking at the camera at the other guys and seeing if the other guys are looking at them and wondering what they're saying about their statement, because F them dudes and their opinions, man. Stand on that if you feel differently. I would just like to see that more. It's okay for your answer to be different. That's all.
Who answered?
Men in general, I think y'all need to stop just like, talk that stuff when it's just like a dude that you agree with. It's okay if you don't agree with them.
Hey, if I don't agree with them, I tell them.
I don't say talk that shit if I don't agree. No.
I'm just saying.
Hey, look.
I got a new slogan
Tab,
called
do you
"What the
like him
fuck?"
Old Dog Hood or Jody Hood?
Jody was not Hood. He was a man child. Definitely not that. Definitely not Jody. Who asked that?
Wayne says, I learned that we all symptoms or remedial on this show and look at the same shit differently on some things and the same on others. All right, Tara.
I have learned a lot from doing these and from doing our show in general. I learned so much about how men see things. And it's really eye-opening when you talk to men about a subject that you think you're dead set on, and they just see it completely differently. I learned the importance of accountability. I learned the importance of learning how to apologize and when to. And just that it is important to just be so stubborn and willing to, bite off your nose to spite your face. I mean, for what? So I have learned a lot in these things. I learned that I hate CeeLos, but no, I learned that on the regular show, not a Battle of the Sexes. But also too how to listen to other people, understand where they come from. And so I don't know. It's been very eye-opening though. I think it's made me a better woman and a better partner, to be honest.
Wayne said, I learned it. Ryan said, I learned this, so you need to slow down and read the comments. Raise this dick up. What about you, Stacey?
I'm a second that to Tara. Oh my God. So let's just say I'm gonna say today. Well, I ain't gonna say I learned to take accountability on anything. I'm still learning. But it's a eye opener, and like what's been beneficial is really learning or knowing how men feel. Like some of these men are like really emotional, or the thoughts of like the question. It was way too long about the baby mama thing. That question was really way too long. But to see how people felt about that was something. But I really, the men really have a different view on
Everything.
A lot, for the ones that talk, but I really learned a lot from some of these men and know how they really feel, really truly feel. And that's good. So, because women, we sit back and we really don't know, without having effective communication with our guy, we really don't know truly how a man really feels, so sometimes it's expressed on here, and that's good. That's beneficial.
All right. So that is the end of the show. I want to thank you to our guests. We're gonna start with y'all. J. Dot, let them know where they can find you at. Do you got anything coming up?
Yeah, I'm the host of the What Is TWS podcast. I drop episodes every Monday on all your streaming platforms. Also, the co-host of the League of Kings podcast. That's every other week on Wednesdays. And then I have two shows on Opulence Radio. The Kiss the Sky Experience, Friday nights, 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. And then I do the All on the Table happy hour with that fucked up ass nigga Raw on Tuesdays from 8 to 10 p.m. Eastern. Fuck him.
And Tara's just smiling so hard.
Hey, look, so check this out. Check this out.
You
So
should have
look,
seen Tone's face. Look at Tone.
hey,
What you
look,
finna say,
so
Tone?
look, so look, you the Flanagan nigga, right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
knew you put
Yes,
it
sir.
together.
Are you
I saw his.
All right, so look,
Clean out flat.
So
That's
that's
me.
why Tara over
I
there
saw.
smiling so much.
hold on,
Listen,
that ain't
listen.
it, that
I
ain't
saw
it,
his
that ain't
face
it.
when he came to
Hold
the
up, hold
conclusion.
up,
Oh,
hold
real
up,
lucky. I didn't know that
hold
Nice
whole
to
up,
meet
show.
you.
hold up. So
Yeah.
look, you the
Nope.
Flanagan
Right
nigga,
there. What's up?
and you
Yes,
the
that's
is
the
what it.
fiance.
Yes,
Hold
he is
up, hold
both.
up.
On both.
Yes, he
And
is
the
both.
is what. So you be commenting from both pages, bro.
Yeah. I tried to watch the show from
Hey,
Facebook,
this
but
nigga
Lacey
be in
don't
the
read the
same
Facebook
Oh,
comments.
comment
that's
from both
prep,
pages.
huh? He 10 different niggas, huh?
Lacey don't read the Facebook comments.
Hey,
26 different niggas.
Like,
hey, we commenting from both pages
Why
in
you
the
can't look
thing,
at the camera
boy.
no more?
Hey, y'all was on
Tabitha,
something.
why are you just the worst friend?
You
Like the
look
worst
at
for the
her.
worst friend, though.
Oh, look at her.
That
Oh, Miss
boy.
Blushing.
I had to switch from YouTube
Oh.
to Facebook. Right? Lacey don't read the YouTube comments.
I read them
It's
So
all.
hella
when
funny.
is the wedding? When is the
Nope.
wedding?
Next.
All right.
Then who got something else coming up?
All right. Oh,
Oh,
hey,
that's
listen.
good.
First off, listen. Yeah, I gotta get O his flowers, man. You know, O is the pioneer of battle rap out here.
Oh, here you
He
go.
the one made the city, lit and everything. So
Here you
he's
go.
Yeah.
definitely a busy
Oh, that
man. So
nigga.
Oh, that's dope.
look, I always
Yeah.
appreciate him when he come out. I hit him up. Well, Tone hit him up this time, but yo, when I hit O up like I need you on the podcast, he come through. But hey, man, he's the forefather of battle rap out here, man. Be putting on events.
Godfather, bro.
Make sure y'all look support man. So let them know where they can find you at.
First off, Soldier's my dog. He's saying I'm definitely one of the founding fathers of battle rap in the city, but don't sleep on him because he was doing this shit on VHS tape early on. You know what I mean? Early on. Before I was doing this, he ain't gonna say all of that though. You feel me? So I fuck with him heavy. Tone Bone, that's my guy. He one who told me to come on the show. I will say some battle rap shit, but I'm just gonna go off into another lane, man. I'm your key guy. If you need social media management, if you need to run your true followers up, not the bots. You feel what I'm saying? I'm your guy. You feel what I'm saying? For all social media, all digital marketing needs, I'm your guy. You feel me? Just hit me up. Street status _ OWE on Instagram. That's what I typically work off of, and we can make something happen. So I was happy to be here with y'all. Y'all crazy as hell though. You heard me? Like, and I can deal with crazy though. So it's all good, man. I really appreciate it. I definitely come back on, man. Anytime.
That's why they love us. That's why they love. Hey, I'm definitely about to get with you. Also, I'm finna work on this St. Louis battle rap documentary. I got all the old footage and stuff. So
let's work, bro.
Definitely finna reach out to you. All on the table said she had to get mushy though, talking about Tara. And he said I learned that Stacy Lab is not meant for high volume on your speaker.
I know my
she
baby
get hella loud.
All right, Tone, let them know where they can find you at. You got anything coming up?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube, Tone Bone. It's like 50 different names. I'm Big Homie Bone, Tone Bone with the regular waves, and Tone Bone with the 3. Hey, don't forget the 3. That's like a new thing. I've been fucking niggas up. Oh, I was trying to get on that card, bro.
You already know we talk.
Yeah. Hey, for real. I just feel like rapping again. It's like a revamp of everything, and that's why I put the 3 on there, because it's like my 3 sons. That's what I rap for. You hear me? So to
Hold on,
keep that motivation.
Hold on, Tone. Look, I gotta salute myself today. I made honorable mention for top 50 worst
What?
For top trash.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, that shit was hella funny.
He said he
boy.
made honorable mention for top 50's worst rappers.
Who can't win? Who can't win a battle?
Hey, that shit was funny, bro. I ain't
A
gonna stop.
puppet, a puppet,
a puppet page,
an actual
DNA 2.
actual puppet.
DNA 2. That's hella funny.
This nigga had oops on there. He had all.
Man, he had all people. He said SoulCon was like, bruh.
From St. Louis, he had Souldier on there. He had Jesse James. He had Juice, and he had Oops on there.
Yeah,
So on some Cat Williams issue, Soldier, are you responsible for that video?
They hating on my baby. Oh wow.
Hey,
that's your girl,
Good publicity.
Yeah.
All
They
right.
hating on you, baby. That's what's
All
Look,
up.
press is good
every
press.
And
Let
Come
me
on,
get
y'all.
mad
It's
at
almost
yourself.
9:30.
I
all
be
right.
at I be in Chicago on the 9th though. I got a one round against one of they that nigga on their top 10 list. He trash though. I got a battle speedy ass. Like I'm already like done with the shit. But I got to be in Chicago March 9th and then hopefully back in St. Louis on the 24th. And then get back to the drugs and emotions. We definitely still planning the parties and everything. So I'm gonna definitely keep y'all updated because we definitely shooting like 2-3 videos that night.
All right. Tab, let them know where they can find you at. Got anything coming up?
Hell yeah, Mardi Gras weekend getting beats, baby.
He flashing.
Oh Lord,
I get beats. Let's just say
she
that.
gonna be a Sue Lord.
And she got hella drove to the movie.
Hella drove to the movie. I think I film next week. And we're gonna have the Chiefs take the Super
Where can I
Bowl
find
again
Hella
on
Drove
Sunday.
1 at? Where can I find the first
It's,
one at?
it's on Amazon
It's on
Prime.
Prime. Yeah.
And I'm in it. Check out your girl, Tabitha Shantae, on Facebook and Instagram.
Oh my God.
Tara, let them know where they can find you at. You got anything coming up?
You know what, Tabitha? Going to Mardi Gras and getting beads is on my bucket list. I've never done that before.
You wanna come with us?
Yes. Let's talk. You can find me at
Knowing that you in Laura Orleans, they hurt.
you can find me on YouTube at Opinionated Sense, Instagram at opinionated_sense.
All right, Stacy, let them know where they
You
can
gotta
find
show
you at.
some
You got
boobs and
anything
stuff
coming up?
to get some beads, so you know that, right? So,
I'm aware.
Boy,
hey,
I
Flanagan
told this
ain't
man one
having
time, I said
that.
it's gonna take all the beads around your neck and you can see a piece of one. I got some
that's
big old
crazy.
beads.
You a
So look,
respectable woman.
so this weekend I will be shooting my first 2 scenes with Hello Drove 2. Yeah, Lord. Craziness. Running the whole house.
Oh my
I mean, that's what it is, pretty much. So
Lord.
being half naked up in here, I guess. I don't know. Do I need whips and chains? I don't know. But so
I'm sure you got them.
Show them fucking
Sarah,
handcuffs.
be quiet, girl. Look. So
Every
Hey, she be
woman should.
handcuffing that nigga.
hey y'all, look. I'm trying to get together some pole dance classes and stuff.
What the fuck?
Look, but for real, y'all. I am looking for a co-host for my relationship show. I need a male. Because like people like 2 females wouldn't do it. I need a male co-host for my show. So I am looking for an experienced relationship person who's definitely been in a relationship who can talk about it and be about it,
The Stacey and Lacey show.
No. So no.
No.
That was
No.
that was kind of a thought, but he's too busy. But yeah, I need a co-host. I need a
It'd
guy.
be cute, like have y'all back to back. Our names are almost the same.
No. I hated Stacey Lacey all the time. Yep.
That's cute.
That's it.
And y'all already know, man. Hey, listen, check this out tomorrow. I think tomorrow, a press release going out. I just signed entertainment management deal and record label deal with this company. Y'all see it. He the owner of the American Basketball Association also. So press release gonna be going out for that. And I signed a TV distribution deal for my celebrity podcast also. So I'm gonna try to get UnCensor on that mug too. So just did,
Congratulations, Lacey. You're doing a whole bunch
Salute,
of
bro. You
stuff.
doing your thing, bro.
Congratulations.
man. I
You
appreciate
doing
it,
your
man.
thing, bro. Like straight out salute, my nigga.
Salute.
You
Appreciate it.
deserve it. You hear me? Especially the hey, look. Put all your accolades up next to that fucking list that say top 50 trash. You hear me? Say, cause
That
look,
part.
a lot of
That
niggas
part.
call. Hey, look, a lot of niggas call Jay-Z trash. I'd rather be Jay-Z trash than a lot of niggas good. You hear me?
Right. Why they
Like
giving
straight the
you
fuck
honorable
up.
mention?
Listen.
Whatever.
Only time it affect the person is if they believe it and feed it. That craziness,
Talk that shit. Talk that shit.
I already know what I do. Like I said in there, I'm respected by my peers and everything. So I already know what I do. Period.
All right, y'all. I gotta go.
All right, y'all.
All
Look, man,
right.
we out of here.
Okay, little
All right.
bird.
We will see y'all next week. Everybody, goodbye. Good night.
Good night.